Welcome. Hey, Ron. First person I can see is Ron Wilson. How you doing? I see all 7 of you. Hey, listen, as you come in, give a thumbs up. Welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday and happy Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is near. It's time for me to show you all how to make some delicious recipes, Gina Young style. So for today's live, we're going to do 2 recipes, and I think that'll be super exciting. Who is happy? G-Man, hello, hey. Deku, welcome. Thanks for coming in and joining. Hello. How y'all doing? Give a thumbs up as you come in. Hey, listen, tell your family and friends. Tell everybody you know. Gina Young is live right now. We're going to start cooking for the Super Bowl. Delicious recipes, Gina Young style. Karen, hello everybody. Raymond, Charlene, Keita, Ron Wilson, Lynn and Nicole Martin, hello. Cat lover, Valerie. 1 second, guys. Let me see. Let me get it on the computer too, okay? Let's make sure the volume is down. And then I can see you guys' messages a little bit easier. Latika, welcome. Barbara, Nancy, Jeannie, Tequila, David, Keita, Stacy, Rosie, Bonnie, hello. Welcome, welcome. Oh, hold on, guys. I'm trying to get everything I need here. Default view. There we go. What's on the menu today, Shane? Okay, the menu today, we're making ribs. We're making rib tips. Rib tips, Gina Young style, stovetop, super delicious, easy peasy. Your family's gonna love this recipe. You might need these rib tips for your Super Bowl tomorrow. Bird, hello. Phyllis, hello. Renee, Olga, Carmen, Lynette, Mildred, Robbie, Amanda, April, hello. Stacy Jackson, yes. Okay, rib tips. And I'm going to show you all how to make a delicious buffalo chicken dip, Gina Young style. All right, I hope you're happy to be here. We're going to have a ton of fun in the sun. Great, listen, if you got a great conversation, write it down. And when I get a chance to talk, there'll be so many times during this live where I'll get a chance to step in and talk to you guys and we can have fun. Okay, so write down your great conversations. When the conversation is great, you guys bring up good topics, I tend to stay on here much longer. All right, who's excited? Who hasn't given a thumbs up? We got 187 of you here. Look at you. And then we only have 67 thumbs up. Back out to give a thumbs up, a thumbs up, yeah. I meant to say it that way. Give a thumbs up to the live. Miss B, how you doing? Shanita Coleman, welcome. Amanda Jones, Yvonne. Sonia, hello. Valerie. Logan, hello. Cynthia Smith, welcome. Linda Lawrence. Annetta, hello and welcome. Teresa. I never can figure out which way to say it. G. Hughes, welcome. You're here. Okay, this is great. This is great. Thumbs up. Thank you so much, Sonia. I appreciate you always. Marlene, hello. Shell Tinsley. Victoral, how do I say your name? Olga, Belinda, Chris, Cheryl Douglas. So what we're going to do, as the thumbs up number comes up and it matches, Lady P, welcome. Then I'll turn around, get my apron on, we'll get started. These 2 recipes. Listen, I feel like when it's Super Bowl time, you don't want to be stuck in the kitchen like cooking forever and a day and you can't like talk to your family and friends because you're in the hot kitchen cooking, right? These aren't those type of recipes. These recipes come together so quickly and before you know it, dinner is served, okay? And both of these recipes, cook them the day before. Okay, the day before whatever special you're doing, whether it's a birthday party, a get together, or whether it's just dinner, both of these recipes are going to be amazing. Ready for these wonderful recipes. Jared, how you doing? It's Darium, welcome. 198 people in here, 200 people in here, welcome. Welcome if you're new. If you are new, I would love to welcome you in such a way. Now, if I miss your name, please forgive me. I just got two eyes and they barely working, right? So just message me back and I'd love to welcome you. Welcome to the current subscribers. I love you guys and I can't wait to have a good time with you all today. Nancy, hello. Ashley, Nicole, Miss B, Tandria, hello. So how you guys doing? We're gonna wait about, I'd like to say, let's wait about 5 minutes and then I'm getting up. We're going to get started cooking. It's Saturday and my family is hungry. Grab a pen and a paper because you're going to want this recipe. Alan Fairchild, how you doing? Chris? Oh, you got to work tomorrow. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Holly Clark. But you know what? I understand that, Raymond. For so many years, you know, the holidays and things would be going on, special days, birthdays, and I would, years ago, I would have to work. And so I totally understand your situation. You're doing good. Okay, great. It's Darium. How you doing? Mildred Ellis, how are you? Derek Eads, how you doing? Thomas Smith, hello. Oh, you are. You're sending some hearts. Okay, thank you. T. Smith, hello and welcome. Susie Q, Joyce Mitchell, hello. Gina, I made pound cake yesterday. Oh, was it good? That's what I want to know. Was it good? Did you make it Gina Young style and was it good? Frida, hello. Ron Smith says, Thomas, hello. Ron Wilson, how you doing today? I hope you're feeling much better. Oh, God, the butter on those fried pork chops are the bomb, Gina Young style. Okay. Miss Jerry, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you. Thanks for coming in. Maureen Butler, hi, Gina and everybody. Gina, how you been? Missed you. Derek Eats, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How you been? I feel much better. Still need to talk to you, nothing negative. Okay, have you emailed me? Have you emailed me yet? Or did I miss your email? No? Okay. Kathy Mallory, welcome. Thanks for coming in. You're making hot wings and nachos tomorrow. It's snowing here on this Saturday afternoon. Elaine, you can email me now and I'll see your message. You always have a beautiful, thank you. Thank you. Welcome everybody. How about we cook? Let's get started. Let me make sure my dogs are sitting down. Okay, you're right there and you're over there. I think they're good. I got a puppy right at my foot. I got a puppy right at my foot and the other one's sitting right under the fireplace. Yo, they know it's about to go down in this kitchen, right? Jewel, hello, love you. I love you too. Mikhail, hello. Lisa Fairchild. You haven't been on here in a long time. T-Love, hello and welcome. Haven't seen me in a while. Yeah, it's been a while, but I'm on and off. I'm on and off. Every once in a while I'll do a live, but I'm on here every day making a recipe. And you know what? Yesterday we did an extra video for the Super Bowl. That will come out tomorrow. The recipe that's going to come out tomorrow afternoon, you want to see this recipe. It is totally amazing, so succulent, cost effective, easy to make. I feel like everybody on here is going to want that recipe. And it has pepperoni and cheese on it. Can we just say that? Today's weather is 75. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I'm ready. How about we get up and get started? Really quick, easy instructions for this recipe today. Okay, hold on. Calling my cameraman down here. All right. I never seen that. I got an email that I'm live right now. You are live. I never seen that happen. Okay, everybody, let's flip the camera over. And I feel like the first recipe that we should start with is gonna be the buffalo chicken dip. It's kind of like wham bam, thank you ma'am. You whip everything together, get it in the oven, and you can sit down and relax, right? So then the next thing that we're gonna do is we'll start on the ribs. And like I said, the ribs, they come together so quickly too, all right? Your quesadilla recipe gave me diarrhea. Oh my goodness. Well, maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe your stomach didn't agree with it. Thank you, Cotton Candy. How's your Saturday going, Mikhail? My Saturday is going great, and I'm super happy to be here with you guys. All right, let's flip the camera right now. They probably added too much cheese, huh? Or did they wash their hands, you know? You never know. You never know. Valencia, welcome. All right. So now let me get my apron on. Do we have good lighting? I'm hoping we do. Good lighting? Okay. So now I'm going to wash my hands. The ingredients, if you have a pen and a paper out and you want the ingredients for the buffalo chicken, we're going to talk about it real quick, okay? And I'll tell you what you're going to need. Super simple ingredients. And this is yet a really cheap recipe. If you want, okay, so when you make buffalo chicken dip, if you want to use the chicken from the can, you can. And guess what? It's delicious, right? It's white chicken meat. Or if you have some chicken in your freezer or your refrigerator, or even chicken you cooked the other day, you can use that, okay? Now what I've done is I've purchased a chicken that's already been rotisserie, cooked, and we're just gonna pull it apart and proceed with our recipe. Let me get my hands washed, and then we got some things to move around here. Let's move this, because we're not doing the ribs right now, but we will be. I'm gonna take out all of our ingredients that we're gonna use for the buffalo chicken dip. And this stuff here is for the ribs. That there is for our chicken recipe. So now this chicken dip is going to serve a whole lot of people. I'm going to be using a 9x12 baking dish. Okay, let me get my hands washed. Drew Moss, how you doing? Okay, hold on, guys. Okay. Okay. So now, first thing I want to show you how to make is the chicken dip, okay? Get a baking pan or any kind of pan that you prefer to use. That's oven proof, of course. And we need to prepare our chicken. Whether you have, if you have to take chicken out of the freezer, you're just going to throw it into some water, season your water, boil your chicken until it's fully cooked, or get one of these. Okay? Lisa, hello. That reminds me of Lisa and the Coke Jam. Back in the days. You all remember Lisa. Am I going to be able to get this open? Wait, what's happening? Okay, let's see. There's like a trick to this. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, I do want to get a knife, just a small knife here, okay? And of course, we want to get rid of the skin, right? We're going to take this lovely meat off of the bone and discard of the bone and the skin, of course. You're going to have big, huge pieces, but you can decide to put the chicken into the pan like that, or you can run through it several times with the knife. Okay, I think that I like to run through the meat several times with a knife to really break it down and get it nice and shredded, okay? Welcome in if you're just now coming in. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, huh?
What you talking to me? It's like, welcome in. I just came in. Me too? Welcome me too?
Welcome in if you're a returning subscriber.
Not me.
Chef Deb, okay, how you doing?
Watch my
80s and 90s R&B was the best, Gina. Okay. I would have to agree with you.
What about 70s?
What about the 70s?
Temptations, Smokey Robinson.
Temptations, Smokey Robinson, Marvin Gaye, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Right, absolutely. Okay, Kimya Bryant says yes. The 70s. Yo, here's the thing. If I was not live, I would be eating most of this meat off of this bone. I love this chicken. I eat it cold. I eat it room temperature or hot. I love you, sweetheart. Be careful. Let me give my dogs a piece. Where you at, Prince? I see one of them just staring me down. Come here, honey. You want chicken? Come here, Poo-Poo. Get the chicken behind you. He don't even know where it's at. Hold on. Here. Chicken. Okay. The dog's got a piece of chicken. Wanda, how you doing? Oh, thank you. It's Dario. He's running to the store for me, and he'll be back here in just a little bit, so thank you. Look at this beautiful chicken. My goodness. Who's excited for the Super Bowl? My family's all excited. Now, here's the thing. The Super Bowl isn't today, but I did want to bring you all a Super Bowl recipe that you can make. I'm making totally different food tomorrow for the Super Bowl. I am, but so like this right here, this is going to be our dinner. You know, this is going to be dinner. It's not really for the Super Bowl, but you can make it for the Super Bowl, okay? So I just wanted to step in and show you some ideas. Yes, tomorrow our menu is going to be completely different. Unless they turn around and say, you know what, I want the same thing. If they say they want the same thing, then I'll be making the same thing. My Holy King, welcome. How you doing? All right. This meat is cut. Y'all, I want to eat this meat so bad. Oh my gosh. It's so succulent, so tender. It smells so good. The dogs just enjoyed a nice piece. Thomas Smith, hello. Oh, you want tacos for tomorrow? You know what, Raymond? I really feel like tacos is a great recipe to make for the Super Bowl. I really do. Because who doesn't love a taco, right? Most people love tacos, especially, I agree, when people make those walking tacos where they put all of the ingredients inside of like the Dorito bag and just pile it, and then you can just eat it like that. So I think that's a great idea. Naima, hello. Welcome back. Thanks for coming in and joining. So now, if you ever have a bird like this, and you're taking all the meat off, make sure you flip that baby over, because on the back of here, there's a ton of meat. Where the thighs and the back is, it's a ton of meat. Here's another piece of chicken, guys. A little piece of skin for you, okay? Here, baby. Susie Q, how you doing? My Holy King, how you doing today? Welcome in. Thanks for coming in and joining. Okay, we almost got all the meat we want. If your family is like my family, be sure to make a lot of this. My family lives for this recipe. Oh my goodness. It's like they go nuts over this recipe. My husband and Dakota, they love it. Latifa, hello. Susan Finney, or is it Finney? Yeah, how you doing? I wanted to say Finley, but it's Finney. All right, I'm almost done taking this meat off. Super simple, and then we'll run through it with a knife, okay? I'm going to set my oven to 350 degrees to preheat, okay? And we're going to take our cream cheese. I typically will use 1 8-ounce and then a half of an 8-ounce. Okay, we're going to kind of bring it up, heat it up a little bit before adding it into our pan, okay? You don't have to. You can just cut it up, but I feel like if you heat it up a little bit, it really mixes in very well, okay? All right, so I have the carcass. I'm going to get rid of it. Get rid of your skin that you're not going to be using, okay? Or, you know, use it for a nice stock, whatever you want to do. All right, there's a bone there. I'm going to wash my hands. I'll be right back. I'm going to put this over here. Okay, so we're going to take a knife, run through our chicken quickly, okay? Just to kind of break it down a little bit, okay? I hope y'all are having a great day today. Happy Saturday, welcome. If you look up and you realize you didn't give a thumbs up to the live, be sure to give a thumbs up. There's a bone. I want to get rid of it. I'm going to preheat my oven. Bernadette, hello. All right, great. Look at, I mean, that chicken looks small, right? But it was huge. Oh, it was huge. Look at that. Now, as this cooks, it will really shred up for you the way you want it to, okay? Especially if you're not able to break this down how you want it to, you know? All right, we're looking good on this end. Beautiful. How about we go ahead, put our chicken into our pan, and then we're going to open up our cream cheese. 1.5 of them. And I just have to be honest with you. When I purchase cream cheese, you don't have to purchase the Philadelphia cream cheese. That no-name brand cream cheese tastes just as delicious. Trust me when I tell you, it's true. It's true. All right, so let's get our chicken into the pan. I'm hungry just looking at it. I know, Sonia, this is super delicious. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I have to eat a piece. I have to. Guess what it tastes like? It tastes like Thanksgiving turkey. Like leftover Thanksgiving turkey. Ooh, it tastes good, y'all. And it's nice and cold. I love cold chicken. Any kind of, it can be baked, rotisserie, fried. I love cold chicken. I always have. All right, great. Let's clean this up a little bit. You guys could never imagine how many paper towels that we go through with this cooking channel. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. We buy between 15 and 20 packs of paper towels, and we go through them so quick. I mean, it's like you almost can't believe how many paper towels we use here. Okay, now that we have our chicken, okay, let's take cream cheese, 1.5. I'm going to put it into this bowl here. Let me get a smaller bowl. Just a much smaller bowl. We're going to nuke it in the microwave until, you know, it melts a little bit, okay? What is it? Cynthia Anderson, hello. Gina, it looks so good. Great. Chicken turkey tastes good cold. It sure does. It's funny because when I bought this cream cheese, I thought, I really need to get some bagels. So in the morning with any leftover cream cheese, I can have a bagel with cream cheese and strawberry jam. Like that right there is super delicious. So what you do is you toast your bagel, of course. You put cream cheese on one, strawberry jam on the other, smash it together, and it's the best. It's savory, it's sweet, and it is good. Felicia, hello. Naima, how you doing? All right, so let's get this in. And we don't have to melt it all the way, but we do want to break it down a little bit in the microwave, okay? It's just going to help to blend into our sauce the way we want it to, okay? Let's do this half. And we save the other half. All right, so I'm just going to put this in the microwave on a minute, and I'm pretty sure way before a minute, this will be nice and melty, okay? If you love recipes that have heat to it, you're going to love this. If you love hot wings, you're going to love this recipe. You know, here's the thing. When it's the Super Bowl, you don't have to always have hot wings. I feel like all the world makes for the Super Bowl is hot wings, right? Some different type of wings. Make something different. Turn your music down. I can hear it. Oh, you said last year the halftime wasn't that good? Yeah. I know. I kind of feel you on that right there. But they're thinking that this year Super Bowl might be amazing. So we'll see. We'll see. I guess we'll see. Okay, so we have our chicken. Come on in, take a look. There's no need to put any seasoning in here. Your chicken is already seasoned, but if you boiled some chicken to get your chicken, go ahead and season it when you boil it, okay? All right, there's that. We're going to do something a little different. There are times that I'll use cream of chicken soup in this recipe for buffalo chicken dip. I don't always use it, but sometimes I use it. When I use it, I notice that it's super delicious, right? And it's super delicious without it, but today we're going to put it in there, okay? So, we'll take a look at this here in a second. Okay, let's go ahead and get 1 can cream of chicken soup in, okay? Watch how easy this comes together. Come on in, and we're going to mix it. Look, it took it just 1 can, okay? That right there is going to bring you creaminess and a great bright flavor, okay? Welcome in if you're just now coming in. Oh, you got a feeling Kansas is going to win, okay? Well, you never know. Okay, so here's this. We're going to take this whole bottle, believe it or not. I know, Gina, the whole bottle? Yes. And I'm going to tell you how big the bottle is, okay? This is a bottle of buffalo sauce, okay? This is a name brand that I like to use. Now, this is a 12 fluid ounce, okay? It's just 12 ounces. I'm going to pour the whole bottle in, and then we're going to put some ranch dressing in, okay? My oven is preheating to 350 degrees. You're going to see how quick it comes together. I know. Somebody in the comment section is all excited. Oh! Best halftime ever was Prince, in your opinion. I don't remember seeing what year was that with Prince? Okay, come on in, y'all. Get wild with that 12 fluid ounce. Okay? Gina, this is interesting. Are you the person that's never heard of this recipe? If you've never heard of this recipe, you're in for a treat. Let's see. Oh, super soft. Look, come on in. Soft, soft, great. Okay, I just nuked it in the microwave for about 2 minutes. Okay, that's just 1 8-ounce and then a 4-ounce. Okay, and then let me wipe my hand off. We're going to put some ranch dressing. And I'm using a sharp cheddar cheese, which I do know that there's a lot of people out there don't like sharp. If you like Colby Jack, or whatever your favorite cheese is, then you use that, okay? I suggest using some type of orange cheese, but if you don't like it, don't use it. What is that?
2007.
Oh, 2007 Prince was on there. Okay. Rosemary, hello. So now this is a 16 fluid ounce, and I really don't feel like I'm going to use the whole bottle, okay? So let's use about 12 ounces, just like we did with the buffalo sauce, okay, your hot sauce.
Michael Jackson was 93.
Michael Jackson was 93 for the Super Bowl. That's interesting. Okay, so look at this. Look how this is coming together, right? The commercials will win. Hello, how do I say your name? Stargazer. Welcome, thank you for coming in. What is it? What's wrong with it?
Just reading the comment.
Okay. What are you doing with it? Huh? Well. All right, let's put, this is 8 ounces of sharp cheddar. Let's go ahead and get that in. The whole bag? The whole bag. You don't have to worry about putting cheese on the top. Just mix it in, and it's like a wow factor. Okay? Okay, so time to mix. These flavors together, especially when we decided to put the cream of chicken in there, oh my goodness, you decided that you wanted to turn somebody's taste buds out. So let's do it. Mix. Come on in, let's mix it. Chicken, cream cheese, cream of chicken, ranch dressing, and cheese. What do you do next? Well, we're going to mix it very well. After this gets mixed, it gets put into the oven, okay? But you got to mix it up very well. Get it into the oven. You cook it until it's hot. It's bubbling all over the place, okay? And your recipe is basically done. The chicken's already cooked. One thing I just need to tell people, just in case you don't know, make sure when you're making this recipe that your chicken is cooked. Don't try to do this with raw chicken, okay? Oh, Alicia Keys, do you think so? So I think that they said Usher is going to have like some surprise guest on the stage with him. So this could be exciting. You think it's Alicia Keys? Oh, I don't know who it could be. All right, look at this. This is coming together great. We're going to put this in the oven, and look how simple this recipe is done. So if I were to make this recipe for you guys or put it in a description, I would say this recipe can make in, a half an hour, right? Because literally, if I was not talking to you guys, I could whip this together in 7 minutes, the mixing part, and then put it in the oven for, maybe 35 minutes or so. Lottie, hello. Terry, hello. Alicia's supposed to sing. Oh, is she? Okay. So who out there in the comment section is excited to see Usher? I know a lot of people are super excited to see Usher perform. I've never been one of those people, even growing up watching him as an artist, I've never been all excited about Usher. I know that there's a lot of people that's nuts about Usher. It was never me. Never, ever. Never. So I'd love to see in the comment section who loves Usher. Who loves Usher like that? Oh, look. I didn't get to see who put the hands in there, but that's funny. You're like, me? Turn your music down. All right, how about we get this into the oven? One dish is done. Let's start on our second dish. Okay, I want to taste this. Oh my, me oh my. Tastes good. Okay, we're moving in the right direction. How about we get this into the oven?
Can you tell us the name of the recipe you are making?
This recipe is called buffalo chicken dip. Once this is cooked, you can use tortillas or you can use these scoops here, and you scoop it. Okay, this is great for a party, great for a game day, great for a birthday party. It's quick and simple, super delicious, okay? But instead of the tortillas, I suggest you use these corn chips, the dip kind. Listen, you're going to make everybody happy. Okay? So now, into the oven, I'm going to put it on a cookie sheet just in case something were to bubble over, okay? It's going to get hot and bubbly, and the color will get a little bit darker. Okay, there we go. Into the oven. Next thing we're going to do. Okay, did you go? What was there anybody during the process of making this? Did you take notes? Was it easy? Did I give you guys a good tutorial on how to make that? Somebody let me know in the comment section. I'd love to know if I described how to make that recipe you just saw nice and easy for you. You have to turn it down. Very easy. Okay. Yes. Good to go. Nice and simple. Okay, great. Yes, you did. Okay, great. Thank you. I think that was Thomas. Welcome in. Okay, so the next recipe. We need to chop up some onions. We're going to be making rib tips, Gina Young style, okay? So now, I purchased the St. Louis style ribs that are typically about this wide, about this long. And the store that I purchased them at, I asked the people behind the meat department, could they slice each rib for me, right? So you have separate ribs. And then I said, go down the middle and slice them again into small riblets. And they said yes, okay? So if your store won't do that for you, then you're going to have to do it yourself. So you're going to slice each rib into one rib pieces and then cut down the middle. And then I'll show you what you have. I have washed off my ribs already, but this is what they look like. I love to make rib tips like this. They were this long, and they sliced them each, and then they cut them down the middle. They've been washed, and I used lemon juice, salt, and cold water. Okay? All right, you got me. So we're going to do something super interesting. We're going to boil our ribs until they get nice and tender. I know, boil it, Gina? Yes. We're going to boil it. Cut and look and see how much water I have. I just have some regular water, okay? Let's go ahead and put our ribs in. All right.
They said, do you season the water or do you season the meat after?
If you season the meat, it just falls off into the water, right? Right? So now, let's cut some onion and garlic, okay? I'm going to smash my garlic. You don't really have to cut it. Just smash it and get it into the water. It will disintegrate into nothing, okay? So I'm knocking the knife with my hand, just like so. It helps for the skin to come off of the garlic, just like that. Let's get these pieces of garlic right into our pan. All right? And we're going to cut some onion. This is a nice sweet Vidalia onion. You can use as much or as least onion as you would like to use. And if you don't want to use onion, hey, it's fine. But onion will bring you great flavor. We don't have to chop this and slice and dice it. I'm going to show you what we're going to do, because this is just to flavor our ribs. We want good flavor anytime we're making anything, okay? So come and take a look at how I'm going to do this onion here. Try to get that garlic off of my finger. That's it. Nothing special. Come on in. Get in there with the garlic, okay? And marry with that meat and make it nice and flavorful, okay? I want to show you all how to stack flavors into things, how to make things taste delicious. And so you're going to get to see how well seasoned we season this water. You're going to get a good understanding on how the flavors of this meat, okay? So let's start with the spices that we want to use. Let's bring this back into the equation. Let's go in with some garlic powder, even though we use fresh garlic.
They said, can you use country style ribs?
You can. You can use country style ribs. I'm not a fan of them. I just have to say I'm not a fan of them. I made them years ago, but I would rather have the rib that has bone in it. Little bone, little gristle, meat and fat. Okay, so garlic powder, onion powder. Even though we use garlic and onion, you still need the powder, okay, for great flavor. Look at that. All right, paprika makes everything nice and pretty. It's not smoked. We're going to use some chicken bouillon powder. Great. And we're gonna put some Worcestershire sauce. Look at, we're packing flavor on top of flavor on top of flavor. Just get you some Worcestershire on there. It really gives a umami flavor, okay? Make them say, ooh, mommy. Where'd she get this recipe from? Be sure to tell them Gina Young. All right, we're gonna put some salt. If I have a packet of Sazon, I will put a packet in there. That's if I have it. I'm just really unsure if I have a pack of Sazon right now. Delina, hello. Okay, so let's put our spices back. And so we have our buffalo chicken dip in the oven. We got our ribs that we're getting ready to boil. Let's get this pot onto like a medium high. We're gonna boil this and you're gonna realize this doesn't take long to get these little tiny pieces that's all this big. It's not gonna take long to get them nice and tender. Once they're fully cooked and tender, then we will drain them, get them into this pan with some barbecue sauce, and it comes together so quickly. All right? Yes, it's that simple. Gina, is that simple? You bet it is. So now I got the burner on. Let's get this into our pan. I want to check and see if I have the packet of Sazon. I'm hoping that I do. I just, for some reason, I feel like I used my last Sazon packet last week. I don't know if I did. Let me see.
They said, what's the rice for?
What's the rice for? Let me tell you. Hold on. What's the rice for? I was thinking about making rice-a-roni, just something to go along with the ribs. I just wasn't sure. That would never be a SuperBowl recipe, you know, the rice. But since today is just a typical Saturday here at the Youngs, I wanted something for us to have alongside of our ribs, okay? And so that's the side dish that I chose to go with it, okay? So we got the rib tips cooking on a medium-high heat. We have our buffalo chicken dip in the oven, okay? And so one of the first things that will be done first is the buffalo chicken dip, okay? So I'm excited. What I'm getting ready to do right now is I'm going to come around in front of the camera. We're going to chit chat, write your conversations down. What do you want to talk about when I come around there in front of the camera while we wait on our food to cook? And if you never tried either one of these recipes, you're going to be super excited to see how they turn out. Happy Saturday. If you're just now coming in, welcome. Make sure to give a thumbs up to the live. So I decided to use two of my favorite barbecue sauces. I love open pit. I really do. And I love a good, like a no-name honey sweet barbecue. Mix the two together, you have a match made in heaven, right? So, what I want to do is I'm going to open them and put them into this bowl, okay? Just so I can mix the two up. Nerly, how you doing? Welcome. Thanks for coming in and joining us today. Can you pick that onion up for me, please? This open pit is from my childhood. I never got over the flavor, and I love to use it. Anytime I can find it, it has a really savory taste that's not as sweet as the barbecue sauces that you would typically find today. You know, most of the time when you go to your local market, the barbecue sauces that you find is really, really sweet, like this one. And I love it, but I tell you what, this one right here, oh my goodness. If you've never had it, you have to try it. Try it once and then let me know what you think. You're going to say, ooh, Gina, that's the barbecue sauce of your childhood? And I'm going to say yes. And then the next thing I'm going to say is, do you love it? Where's Kate Coffee? Okay. Maybe she'll come in. She was here at the last live. Deja, how you doing? Nicole Stucco, welcome back. Look at that. This one's much thicker. And because you kind of seen that the open pit has, it's not as thick as the typical barbecue sauce. I figured I'd put my Ohio State on today. Even though they're not playing, that's about the only football gear that I have is Ohio State. All right, so we're going to stir the two up, just like so. Welcome in if you're just now coming in. There we go. Perfect. Oh my goodness. I have to lick the spoon. I must. I wouldn't be Gina Young if I didn't lick the spoon. So I'm going to set this aside. Ha. Oh my goodness. Clean up as you go. When you clean up as you go, you're going to be stress-free. Everyone will be happy. If you leave a mess in the kitchen, nobody will be happy. Nobody will be happy. All right. One dish on top of the stove. The other dish is in the oven. Now we wait. Okay, but what I will do is I'll set a timer for a half an hour, okay? And then in that half an hour, we'll check on our buffalo dip. And I'm going to turn the heat up on the buffalo dip, okay? I'm going to turn it up to 375. All right, the ribs are cooking. We're in business. I'm coming around. We're getting ready to talk. Let's talk. Let's talk all about it. Anything you guys want to talk about? Okay, hold on, guys. Okay, 6:30. Thank you, Ron. What are you cooking? I am cooking buffalo chicken dip for the Super Bowl, okay? It's just showing you guys a great Super Bowl recipe, which is the buffalo chicken dip, and Gina Young style rib tips that are fall apart, tender, juicy, flavorful, so finger licking good. Was that an intro? Was that a nice intro for the ribs? I think it was. So juicy, tender, flavorful, Gina Young style. I love you guys. Oh my gosh, I love you all. Oh, you just ordered a combo pizza from your local pizzeria. Yum. Barbara Taylor, how you doing? Hello, Gina, and everyone in the chat. Welcome. Thank you for coming and joining me today. We love you, Gina. I love you too. I do. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. I do. Oh, thank you, HRH Boof. I hope I said that right. I don't want to jack anybody's name up, but that one was a hard one. I love you guys, each and every one of you. Thank you. Gina, hope you've been well. I'm getting ready to move. Oh, you were super busy. Okay, well, good luck on your move. Welcome. It's great having you all here. Who's excited? Okay, you guys are excited. I'm excited to have you here. If you look up and you realize you haven't given a thumbs up to the live, give a thumbs up to the live. So what we have going on right now, if you're just now coming in, I'm teaching you so much because that's what I want to do. I want to teach the world great recipes that you can pass down to your family and friends that's super simple, easy, and it's going to promise to be delicious. So now, we have ribs on the stove that's boiling. They won't have to boil forever in a day, okay? Like I promise you guys, okay? And then we have our buffalo chicken dip right now. It's in the oven, okay? It's not going to take but maybe a half an hour to cook, okay? When I take that out, we're going to take those Frito scoops or your tortillas, and we're just going to drag it through that buffalo chicken dip. Hey, listen, we're going to drag it through that buffalo chicken dip, and you're going to get a flavor that you might not have ever tasted in your life. You're going to say, my goodness, Gina. Thank you, Felicia. My Holy King says, Gina, what is the food called that is made in a Dorito bag? It's called a walking taco. It's called a walking taco. So what you'll do, my Holy King asks a great question. The food that's in the bag, walking taco. So what you're going to do, you're going to stop it, Gina. You're going to turn around and you have your Doritos in a bag that you've opened up. You put your cooked taco meat in. You put tomatoes if you love onions, lettuce, shredded cheese, avocado, ranch dressing, whatever you love on your taco, right? Some people like pickles on their taco. I've seen that, okay? And then you got this bag of Doritos. You kind of shake it up a little bit. Hey, you can just go. Some people eat it like this, right? Like have fun with that recipe. It's definitely SuperBowl worthy. It's SuperBowl worthy. Yes, it is. Nerly says, are excited perform? I'm not sure. Gina, what team are you going for? Myra? I'm going for whatever team my husband votes for. I don't know. I don't know who's going to win. I don't know the best people to vote for. My husband was cracking me up the other day. I was doing a video. I was saying, who are you rooting for? He was like, no. He was like, you're saying it wrong. I told y'all in the video, I said, listen, whoever my husband is going for, that's who I'm going for. I'm there for the commercials. I'm there for the commercials. April has a question. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me see. If I can see it, Sonia. April. That sounds good, Gina. Okay. Let's see if I see April. Okay, April. You might need to message again. April, you might need to message again. I can't find your message through all the messages. I have to really scroll up and try to find it. So if you don't mind, Gina, do you do air fryer recipes? I don't have an air fryer. I don't typically use an air fryer. I told you all that may be something in the future that I will get so you all can see air fryer recipes. I just don't use the air fryer. I don't use the Instapot a lot. Or I don't use the air fryer. I'm an oven stove type gal. I just like old school. I like to cook on the stove, in the oven. Wanted to know if the store cut up the ribs for you. Yes, that's what I was saying. So my local market, which was Kroger's, it was St. Louis style ribs. And we all know they're about this thick and they're about this long. I told them to cut my ribs individually. Boom. So you got about maybe 12 ribs. And then I said, take the rib and cut it in half. Right? So then I was left with little tiny pieces like this. Here's the thing. You can ask your butcher to do that for you. You can take a whole chicken and take it up to their counter and say, can you break this chicken down for me? I'm so serious. And if they're really nice, they don't have to. I don't know if they have to or not, really. But if you're nice and they're nice, they'll say, sure, right? And I ordered that through Instacart. I told Instacart, I said, can you go to the meat department and ask them to break it down for me into rib tips. Slice it singly and then slice it down to half. She said, sure. Oh, you do it with the oxtails. Okay. What's your name? Is your name Gina? Oh, okay. If you're still here, Rachel, or the butcher did it. Yes. That's great. Yes. No, I don't have a twin. I don't have a twin. Discovering. Hey, Gina, stopping in. Hello, how you doing? Welcome. Oh, I got on red, so I'm going for, okay, I don't know who I'm rooting for. I hear that it's I'm hearing a lot of things about Taylor Swift, a whole lot of stuff. So I don't know. I don't know. I hear it, I just let it go in one ear and out the other, Walking sardine tacos. Y'all don't believe him for 1 second. Oh, but Valencia said both teams wear red. Okay, Oranda says she loves Taylor. Okay, absolutely. I don't know much about her. I don't know much about her at all. I don't know her songs. Gina, do you know the quarterback Patrick Mahomes gets $500 million? What would you do with $500 million? Oh my goodness. I know what I would do. Oh, I would move out of the country. I would move out of the country for sure. I would move out of the country quick. That's the first thing I would do. It doesn't sound good, does it, Drew? Oh, your family wanted chicken noodle soup. Okay, yeah. Chicken noodle soup is great when it's cold outside. So that's a good one. Okay, hold on. Let me see what you said. What do I think about Usher being there? I mean, it doesn't get me all excited or nothing. What I was saying earlier, Derek, is I wasn't never one of those people that went nuts over Usher. You know what I mean? It was never me. I never went nuts over Usher. I do believe he's an amazing singer. I do believe he's an amazing singer. So I'm excited, but I'm not super excited about a lot of females is like, oh, honey, Usher's there, not me. I'm not doing that. Uh-oh, what did I do? Oh, Susie Q, you do? Okay. So right now my ribs are boiling. The house smells super delicious right now. The house smells amazing. The ribs are cooking. You can smell the garlic, the onion, all those gorgeous spices that we put into our ribs. And even using that Worcestershire sauce goes a long way. The Worcestershire sauce gives you a power pack punch of flavor into your ribs. Now, I wouldn't typically boil, a rack of ribs. But if you want to do something quick, it's okay. It's okay to boil your ribs. They're going to have flavor. They're going to be juicy. They're going to be tender. And we're going to smother them in this barbecue sauce. And if you wanted to, after you put the barbecue sauce on, you could take your ribs and throw them in the oven so that sauce can kind of cook into the ribs. My husband likes when I do that to wings. So you have that option. And you can cook them in the barbecue sauce for however long you want to, okay? Or you can just toss it. Because your ribs are going to be done when they come out of this, this pot liquor, so to speak. Latricia, how are you? Oh, you like that song? What song was it, my holy king? Wanda Arnold, I'm gonna wear my Bengals gear. I'm neutral on both teams. I will enjoy halftime, the halftime ads. Okay. Usher was on the talk show the other day doing the Michael Jackson moonwalk the other day. Oh my goodness. I seen Gail King. She interviewed him on something. So I heard her accent. She was like, so are you gonna have, I think she said, are you going to have like special guests or something? I think he didn't answer. You're welcome, Myra. Myra, anytime I feel well, I'll come on and do a live for you all because I know you all enjoy Saturdays like this and I enjoy it with you all. Oh, you have Usher's first 4 albums? Okay. Okay, so Joy says, I got out of the hospital. I've been in the hospital since December 12th. In the hospital, transfer you to, okay. You have no holidays and everything. Well, oh, Joy, I hope that you recover well and you're doing okay. Thanks for coming in and joining us today. Hey, listen, here in a few minutes, we're going to be checking in on our buffalo chicken dip. This buffalo chicken dip is going to give you a new life. If you were looking for some happiness in your life, the buffalo chicken dip is going to do it. It is. It's good for leftovers. Send your family, whoever's working, send them to work the next day with the buffalo chicken dip. They'll love it. Oh, thank you, Saj. Saj says, well wishes to you, Joy. That's very nice. Angela Casey says, happiness in your life. I love that. Oh, I can't wait to try the buffalo chicken dip, Cynthia says. Oh, you're going to get to try it. You're going to get to try it. This is super delicious. And here's the thing. I just came on the live and both dishes, hey, I'm out of the kitchen. Both dishes is cooking. It's going to come together so quickly. Gina, will you please answer my question? Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can find you, Emma. I'm looking. Or can somebody tell me what she's saying for Emma? It's too many for me to look at. Emma, if you can, message me back, please, and say what I'm missing. I'd love to read your message. So you said, say a prayer for Joy. Heavenly Father, in the name of Jesus, we pray for Joy that you help her, Lord, with whatever struggles and whatever hurts and pains that she's going through right now. Please protect her, Lord. Protect her mind in the name of Jesus. Protect her body and her health and her family, her finances in Jesus Christ's name. No weapons formed against Joy shall prosper. In the name of Jesus, we thank you for Joy today. She has a mighty blessing upon her, Lord. And we know that you are the Omega, the Almighty, and the Most High Healer. And we thank you, Lord, for hearing and answering this prayer on today. In Jesus Christ's name we pray. Amen. Okay, I'm seeing question marks. Emma, can you repeat the question? Yeah, Emma, please repeat the question. A lot of times it's really hard for me to go back all of those messages and try to find your name. So I apologize. Okay, so you're in Colorado. You're visiting, okay. Denise Randall, you said, hey, everybody, I'm in Colorado. My brother-in-law, I can't see that message. Tyra, hello. Gina, your prayers are the best. They fill me with joy. Oh, my goodness. Amazing. Gina, your prayers are just so strong. Keep going and keep going on. I love you. Hey, I love you too. I love you too. Emma says, okay, hold on, Emma. If I omit the hot sauce from the buffalo dip, do I need to add additional spices? If you omit the hot sauce, it's not a buffalo chicken dip. You can do it. Don't call it Gina Young's if you do it. I've never tried it without the hot sauce. It's meant to have a hot sauce or a buffalo sauce. So you need, the main ingredient is the chicken and the hot sauce. So I don't know. I can't promise you what it'll taste like, okay? I apologize. I wish I could tell you what it would taste like. Mildred says, hello, everyone. Well, I have to go now. Please take care, Gina, and hugs. Hugs to you, too. Thank you for coming in, Mildred. It was great seeing you today. Gina, I enjoy your powerful prayers. For real. Well, great. I'm great. I'm glad you do. I'm glad you do. If Colin Kaepernick, let me see, I didn't get to see. Okay. What's omit? Okay, so omit means leave an ingredient out, to leave out. Okay, so she's saying she wants to omit the hot sauce in the recipe, and the hot sauce is what makes the recipe. So that's why I say I can't promise you that it'll be good. I can't promise you it'll turn out. It might turn out spectacular, but I'm not the one to tell you that because it's a main ingredient. Cat Kel says, no buffalo sauce, is just baked chicken and ranch dressing with cream cheese. Yes, you said, I'm a chef, Gina. LOL, leave out. You can't eat the spicy foods. Well, you might want to try a different recipe, Emma. That's what I would suggest. Instead of leaving it out, you know, I really do suggest that. Don't leave it out. Don't make it if you have to leave it out. Because then you would just totally mess up a recipe that hot sauce or buffalo sauce, you can use hot sauce. You don't have to use buffalo sauce. But you're leaving out the main ingredient. But I have a ton. I have almost 1,900 videos of chicken recipes that you could make and you could really enjoy that are not spicy. I show you how to make a whole rotisserie chicken. I show you how to make baked ranch chicken. Like, there's so many different things. I'm going to check on our ribs. I'm going to check on the buffalo chicken dip. If it's time to take that buffalo chicken dip out, guess what I'm going to do? You're going to get to taste it. I'm going to taste it. We'll say a prayer over it while our ribs continue to cook, but they don't have that long to cook because they're boiling at a high speed. They're roiling and boiling, and it's not big, huge pieces. They're little pieces. So once again, they're not going to take forever today to get nice and tender and cook, okay? Salsa instead of the buffalo sauce. I don't know, Joanne. I don't know. I wish I could tell her, but because I've never tasted it with salsa. You know, so I'd hate to be the one to steer her in the wrong direction. If you ain't got the buffalo sauce, try a different recipe. So Alan suggests to you to use a little bit, but if you can't take spicy, don't make the recipe. Drew Moss. Oh my goodness. Don't say that. Okay, so let me check the food. I'll be right back. Dakota. Okay. Buffalo chicken dip. The buffalo chicken dip is done in 7 minutes. 7 minutes, our buffalo chicken dip is done. Are you the one that's excited? Okay, you stay right here. All right, I took a look at the ribs. They are on the verge of being done. Okay, so by time we take our buffalo chicken dip out, I taste it. You guys can taste it. You can see what it's going to look like. And as it sits on your counter, it will get darker. Okay? It's going to have like this reddish, orangish, gorgeous color that is beautiful on the table. Okay? It like draws your eyes to it. It's so gorgeous. Okay? So be sure, what I like to do, I'll take the tortillas or your scoops, whatever you're going to use to scoop it up, and I'll put it into a freezer bags, couple different freezer bags. Excuse me, you can use the little tiny ones. And then everybody has like a little baggie of the tortilla scoops or your Frito scoops, okay? And you don't have to worry about them going stale. Because if you just have a big bag of your tortillas or your Fritos that's open, it's going to go stale. So get freezer bags and pour it in there, okay? Then you ain't got to worry about that. Okay, so we're going to take the buffalo chicken dip out here in about 5 more minutes. And then together we'll check in on our ribs. We'll cut one of the ribs. And when we cut the rib, what we're going to be looking for is to see if the ribs are nice and tender. We want to see if the ribs are fully cooked. And then we want to taste one to see how well seasoned it is, okay? And then from that point, we'll drain the ribs, okay? And then we will put them in just a regular frying pan with barbecue sauce and let it boil just for a little bit. What's your favorite barbecue sauce? Open pit. Open pit every time. Hold on, y'all. Oh, okay. I was looking at an email. I gotta look at messages. I kind of forget I'm on here for a second. Denise says, "Hey Gina, hello, how are you? Sweet Baby Ray's." Yeah, Sweet Baby Ray's is good. I'm gonna say it. It's good, but it can also be sweet. Now, I do know that Sweet Baby Ray's has a sugar-free barbecue sauce that I would love to try. Oh yeah, Sweet Baby Ray's has a barbecue sauce. It's supposed to be sugar-free. I'm sure they have, I don't know if they have a sweetener in it, but I bet you it's good. Gina, do you know? Let me see what you're saying. Oh, my iron is doing well. Somebody, did you say? Let me see. Ay, 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 ay. It ain't Miss Gina's if you leave it out. You're right, Ron. I'm looking for somebody's comment because she says, oh, why would I move out of the United States? I would love to. Derek eats one strawberry sardine cheesecake. Oh my goodness. I'm starting to believe it when he says that's what he wants. You love watching the YouTube channel, love all your cooking. Enus, thank you for coming in. Welcome. Okay, I was looking for somebody's message, but it's so hard. That's why I just went like this. It's so hard for me to go back and find a message on here. It's like the cursor don't be working on my fingers. I be trying to, do the cursor, but it goes too fast, and then I can't find your message. What are you cooking for the Super Bowl? For the Super Bowl, I'm definitely making brownies. I'm going to make some homemade brownies, and I'm going to put some walnuts in them, okay? So that'll be a dessert, okay? I'm going to make some egg foo young. I know, it's totally different, but my family loves egg foo young. I'm going to make some egg foo young. Yes, I am. And we're gonna have like, my family wants some onion rings, so I'm gonna do some onion rings, and we'll have chips and dips. There's the timer just went off. We're gonna have like tortilla chips with cheese sauce and salsa on the side. We're gonna have some donuts for another sweetness. And I might throw some other stuff in there, but that's what's on the menu. Okay, you love egg foo young. Me too. You ready? Let's go, y'all. Oh, you thought that was a doorbell? No, my doorbell has a ding dong. That was the alarm for the timer. That was the timer. Okay, so let's get this out. Oh my goodness. When you see the bubble, the bubble is what you're looking for. And then basically, just to be honest, it's done because the chicken is already cooked. You all know that. We're just waiting on everything to get nice and heated up, and it will look beautiful. I'm getting ready to show you what it's going to look like. The smell is out of sight. Ha ha! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Don't get too close to the heat with the camera. I'm going to wash my hands, but I do want to show you. Oh, look it. Took it. And look how the chicken really breaks up. And remember I told you the chicken will shred? Okay, so let me show you something. Let me wash my hands, okay? That's the first thing I want to do. Because I'm going to get the Fritos. I suggest using Fritos versus tortilla chips, okay? Use Fritos. The Fritos taste better. They have a nice corn flavor. Tortillas have that corn flavor, but those are the best. Always gotta wash your hands. You have to wash your hands. You know, I may have touched my hair. I could have touched anything, and you always want to keep your family safe by washing your hands. Okay. Watch this. And then, so after I'll put it on a plate so you can see what it looks like and everything. Just going to do a small plate. I'm not extremely hungry right now, okay? So, come here. Oh my goodness. And that red, when you see the red, oh, this is one of the best dips that you will ever taste in like your whole life. Okay, so I'm going to set that there. Let's scoot this aside. I'm going to put it over here. It's not hot. I know I just used my hands, but I have a certain type of pan that when it comes out of the oven, it cools down quickly. It was so funny because I grabbed one of the pans the other day and my husband said, oh, and I said, what's wrong? And he said, your hands. I said, these pans cool down quickly. So if your pans don't cool down quickly, don't do that. Look at this. But before we taste it, come on in. Oh, before we taste it, you know we got to pray. Heavenly Father, I thank you for each and every person that's in this chat. I pray that you put a mighty blessing on them. I pray that no weapons formed against any of us shall prosper in the name of Jesus. Please give us a peace of mind. Peace over our households, peace over our mind. Let peace be still. We believe in you, Lord. We love you and we thank you for your mercy. We thank you, Lord, for your love time and your understanding. We thank you for keeping us warm when it's cold outside, for keeping us cool when it's hot outside. We thank you for your hedge of protection that's around us and our family. Please continue to bless over our health in the name of Jesus. We thank you today, Lord, that we're able to have a meal. We take this time to pray for all the homeless and starving, that they're able to get some type of meal and a roof over their head. In the sweet name of Jesus, we pray. We thank you, Lord, for your mighty, mighty blessings and your lessons. In Jesus Christ's name, amen. Amen. All right, I know. You're the one want to try it, right? So we're going to try it. So here's what we'll do. We'll try it, right? And then, after we try it, we need to grab a rib, okay? We're going to slice our rib in half. See if it's fully cooked. See if it's nice and tender. See if it has the flavor that we're looking for. And if that's the case, we drain them, put them in here with barbecue sauce, let them boil with the barbecue sauce. And guess what? Your second dish is done. How simple. It can't be more simple. To make easy, simple, delicious recipes Gina Young style, all you got to watch is Gina Young showing you step-by-step tutorials. I'm going to do it. I'm going to teach you a recipe in detail. Come on in. Come on in, you want to taste? I know you want to taste. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay. We gotta try this again. Amen once again to my beautiful prayer. Come back in. One of the easiest, most delicious dips you'll ever make. I promise. This didn't cost me anything. Just make it. Now, for the person that said that they don't like the heat, you don't make it. Because it's spicy. I love it. I know you guys are going to love this. You want to taste? Taste it and tell the people what you think. You want that big piece?
Sure.
Okay. Tell the people. Valencia, it is so good. You make sure you tell them.
Oh, that's really good.
Say it again, they can hear you.
That's really good. Then it's not too hot.
You want another piece? He wants another piece. Okay. You want me loaded on there? Huh? Is that good? Yep. Okay. Mm. Mm. I give this recipe 10 thumbs up because it's that delicious. You want the rest of this?
Yeah.
Okay. Look at him. Look at him, y'all. Okay. Eula, welcome in. Now, we're not done. We have ribs we got to check on. But they've been boiling for a while. And they're little tiny pieces, so they're not going to take forever today. If it was a big chunk, it would take you forever to get it cooked, right? But since they're little pieces, there's a chance that they're done. So let's go in and grab one and see. I want to get one of the biggest ones. If I can find one, let's see. There's a rib. Now that dip got me all excited, y'all. I can't wait to eat that. So now, here's what you're going to do to see if your rib is done. Look how little they are. Okay? Boiled. They're supposed to be that color when you boil them, right? So now, what you're going to do is we can take a sharp knife, cut that baby, of course. And is the inside nice and cooked with no pink? There is absolutely no pink. They are done. And guess what? It was so tender, I'm going to taste. Guess what? This is super duper flavorful. It's so good. I'm not kidding. This is so delicious. It don't need barbecue sauce. Oh, I gotta try it again. And that piece of onion right there, I want it. Oh, look at that. That tender. Oh, let's see. Oh, Okay, so if this wasn't so hot, I'd pick it up and gnaw all of the meat right off of that bone. Woo! It's good. It's good. You're right, my holy king. I am. I'm in here dancing because it's that good. Okay. So, you see that it's done. I've basically taken most of the meat off. Right off the bone. Super delicious. Let's just say, when you checked yours, it was still pink. If that's the case, you were to take it, okay, throw it back in and continue to cook it until it's done, right? The way to check it is do like I did. Cut it. There's no pink. Is it nice and tender? Is it flavorful? Yes. Okay. So now that we have that set in stone, okay, let's go ahead and drain our ribs. We're going to get our ribs into a pan with barbecue sauce. Into a pan with barbecue sauce. We're going to cook it stove top. Just let that barbecue sauce seep down into those gorgeous ribs. That's nice and tender. It's already been seasoned, okay, and it's fully cooked. You can't go no further until they're fully cooked. Don't try to cook them in this sauce. Make sure your ribs are cooked fully before putting them in the sauce, okay? Because one of the meats fell completely off the bone. Now that's what I like to call tender, right? You know it's tender if the meat fell right off the bone. Okay, so now in our situation, since we decided, I'll turn the water off in a minute, so that sound will leave in a second. In our situation, we decided to use a fresh onion. So you can decide if you want to keep the onion in here or take it out. I'm going to take out as many as I can, see? And you can use the onion for a different recipe or you can just toss it out, okay? So it's up to you. I apologize for the smoke, okay? Get out as much onion as you can because the onion isn't, you know, what we want on our ribs. What we want is that sauce. And we're going to boil these ribs. Come take a look. Can the camera come in on the ribs so they can see what we got going on? Is the camera showing any justice? Okay. All right, great. There may be 1 or 2 onions in there, but I'm okay with it. Okay, good. That's a whole rack of ribs there. Okay. Grab your favorite sauce. Oh yeah, when you're cooking Gina Young style, everything's simple. It's simple and it's gonna have easy directions. Okay, I wanna move some of these spices out the way. Kind of clean up as you go. When you clean up as you go, you will not be stress-free. You're gonna be happy, okay? Sauce. I think what I'll do, get a measuring cup and you can just let this simmer. Your favorite barbecue sauce. Oh, Gina, I am all excited because I'm making this for a SuperBowl. Who's saying that right now? Let it simmer in there on the stove and your ribs will be done just in a couple minutes. All right, you got any leftover sauce? Save it. Guess why? Because your family loves extra sauce, right? All right, so let's get them nice and coated and then we let them simmer. 2 dishes done and out the way. Come on, Gina. Come on, Gina. Gina, I'm so excited. I'm making this for the SuperBowl. Felicia, look at you. You can do it, Felicia. Listen, everybody will love it. Do you hear? Like you got to trust me. Okay? My husband loves when I make them this way. Oh, he just be throwing them back. He be throwing these back. Pulling the bones off. Yep, tossing the bones. You know, he tossed the bones in a bag, but yeah. All right, so now, let it simmer. Okay? So I think what I'll do versus putting it here, because this is quite a wide pan, I'm going to go ahead and put it on the stove. Okay? And I'll put it on just to simmer, maybe a little bit higher than low, but I want to keep a good eye on it. One thing I don't want you to do, Felicia, or anybody watching, don't cover this. If you cover it, you will create steam and steam creates water, and then your sauce won't be sticked to the rib. Okay? Just let them simmer. You don't have to cover them. And your sauce will not burn unless you yank it up on high, right? Okay? So now, because I wanted something to, have with our ribs, I'm making a rice here that you guys see me make it all the time. My family loves this rice. I'm just going to throw it together. But this rice is not a SuperBowl recipe. You know that, right?
Someone said it's a crab boil or SuperBowl recipe.
Crab boil would be a great SuperBowl idea. Crab boil would be great to make. Yes, it would. Let's talk about it. I think that crab boil would be top of the line SuperBowl food. Top of the line SuperBowl food besides this. Come here. Besides this. Oh, girl, you did it. Listen, when they taste this, they go crazy. Now, I want to finish this off using a little bit of green onion. I have some beautiful green onion. I've already washed it off, and I want to chop it. Just throw it on the top just to make it pretty, right? Okay, if your family likes green onion, All right, so we got our ribs simmering. There's onion in there, so you got to be careful. What was I getting? Green onions? All right, I've washed off these green onions. Okay. I'm just going to dice them. Throw it on top. Green onions bring great flavor, and they just really brighten the whole room up, right? They make things look nice and pretty, okay? So let's do it. Look, it took it. Just a little bit. You don't have to overwhelm it, okay? I'm going to make brownies tomorrow. I may make a chocolate peanut butter swirled brownie. We'll just see, all depending on how I feel. Okay, come on in if they can come in and see. Oh my goodness, Gina. If that ain't how you finish this off, I don't know what. That's it. That is it. You're going to love this recipe. Your family will too. Mmm. Mmm. Great flavor there. It's so unique. Hold on, guys. All right, I'm going to put the rest of this in here. Don't move that. Cookie P, hello. The cake-like brownies. The kind of brownies that I like is the chewy kinds. I'm not a fan of the cake-like brownies. I'm not. I like the kind that are so chewy and the outside of the brownie is crispy. Oh my goodness, that's the kind of brownie I like. I might turn around, even though I'm making the egg foo young, I might turn around and make some type of chicken as well for them. We'll just see. They're spoiled around here. So we'll see what I make them. But whatever I make them, it's going to be super delicious. Oh yeah. Let me put my spices up. I'm making rice. You gotta have something to go with the ribs. The ribs are boiling in the barbecue sauce. I would love to see what you guys thought of these two recipes. Did you think it was easy? Do you think you can make it? Welcome, Tracy. Tracy. Thank you all for welcoming Tracy. Seashells Prosperity, hello. Gina, I'm so excited. I'm making this for the Super Bowl. Lynette, how you doing? Derek E says yummy. Felicia says, I trust you, Gina. I can't wait for the commercials, especially the funny ones. I know. Hey, y'all, I actually feel like I've seen a couple commercials that they've already snuck in there. There was a super funny commercial the other day. I couldn't stop watching it. And I thought, that's a Super Bowl commercial. They released it already. My husband was looking at me like I was crazy. I could be wrong. Okay, our ribs look good. We'll bring the camera in over here in a second to show you guys what this is supposed to look like. Wondering about salmon cakes with a dip on a charcuterie board. Also, have you saw a donut-shaped potato dip? A donut-shaped potato dip, or did I read that wrong? No, I'm not sure. It's kind of interesting. Let me get my water in here, guys. 2.5 cups, cold water always. Look at that. We come in this kitchen and get it done. I don't come in here to play and lollygag. I come in here to get the recipe done. I'm not rushing. You know, some people may think that I'm rushing. I just like to get the recipe done and out the way. And you guys got to see live today how quickly 2 Super Bowl recipes can be made. In a cinch, and neither one of them cost a lot of money. Neither one. All right, I'm going to turn my rice on low and turn on a timer for 20 minutes. Let it boil first. On low. Okay, I'm coming around and we're going to talk. Oh, I meant Dakota. Dakota. Okay, guys, here I am. Yes. Hold on, guys. Okay, take that and get those. And turn that timer on 20 minutes, please. Let me have this, the dish. Let me have, turn that timer on 20 minutes, please. Okay, everybody. Okay, everybody, it's happening. It's going down here at the Young's house. 2 recipes down and out the way. On low, yes. Cooking the rice on low, Sonia, for 20 minutes. Turns out perfect. As long as you use cold water to make it, It always turns out right. I have made it with hot water, and it makes your rice so mushy and disgusting. So, cold water, 2.5 cups. I put in a little extra chicken bouillon. Even if it's beef, rice-a-roni, or chicken, I still use a little bit of chicken powder, plus the packet. Bring it up to a boil, turn it on low, cover it. 20 minutes, it's done. 2 recipes down and out the way. Yes, thank you. One commercial costs more than 1 million. But here's the thing. I don't know if is that accurate? More than 1 million? Oh, that's so crazy, right? That is super crazy. Gina, I can't wait to eat. I just made your chicken parmesan recipe. Oh, great. Excuse me. I was trying to say that Kansas City is known for the best barbecue. It's amazing. You're making barbecue ribs. Yes, I bet it is amazing. Thanks, Saj. Thank you. Hey, I'd like to show you guys that whatever. Sorry, Polo. Whatever I'm making in this kitchen, it doesn't matter what I'm making. Y'all can make it too. I promise. You can make it too. It will be super delicious. That is crazy, the price, but it's true. So if you have a commercial out, turn the ribs down a little bit. Down. All right. So if you have a commercial on the Super Bowl, you paid a ton of money. Less than 2 minutes for 1 million. Oh, wow. That's nuts. That's nuts. But I tell you what, they be so funny. I'll be cracking up. Okay, Derek E says it's something like that. If it's #1 commercial, past ones, they say it's over 1 million.
7 million per 30 seconds.
7 million. Okay, Dakota just said 7 million per 30 seconds. Is that what you said? Is that accurate? 7 million
every 30 seconds.
Every 30 seconds. That's what he just looked up. Okay, so Naima says only big corporation can afford that. I know. I know. T. Smith says they make it back, though, tenfold. Oh, my goodness. I know. He said 20 billion per second. Not 20 billion. Not 20 billion. 20 million. How much did you say again? 7 million per 30 seconds. Let me see my thing with my lip.
Every minute it's 14 million.
Every minute is 14 million. Let me see my thing with my lip gloss. How you doing? Welcome in, Ted. Nicole Stucco is cracking up. Nicole, how you doing today? Angela Casey, Hyundai was able to start selling Sonatas after they had a commercial during the Super Bowl. Is that right? Angela, that's so interesting, right? Oh, she did. Oh, Derek, you changed your picture. That's a nice picture. Oh, yeah, you're joking. I knew you was joking. Oh, the ribs. Oh, my goodness. If you guys could see the ribs right now. Are your hands wet?
Now.
Can you show the ribs real quick? I'm going to show the ribs. I'm going to flip the camera over. Hold on, guys. I'm going to show. No, put it down on the cutting board. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to show you. Okay, we got good lighting. Let me show you the light. I see the light. Woo-wee! Come on in. Rib time. Oh my goodness, Gina. Oh my goodness. Is it gorgeous? No. Nice work. Okay, great. There's Dakota. Dakota, say hello.
Hey,
Say hi.
how you doing?
Look at him, y'all. All right. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee is right. So here's the thing. Guess what? Guess what, Nicole? They're done. But you can decide to cook them a little bit longer to really let that barbecue sauce reduce down. And as the barbecue sauce reduces down, it'll get nice and thick, right? Oh, Betty White did that, yeah. So as you continue to cook it, the sauce will get nice and thick, or you can turn it off now. Long as you know your meat's done. Don't put it in the sauce until your meat was done and it was nice and tender, and we can eat it like y'all see me do. Okay? Hey, 2 recipes. Y'all listen. Hey, I'm gonna show y'all the DOGS. I'm spelling it because if I don't, they'll know I'm talking about them. The DOGS is fighting, and I'm gonna show y'all. If I say their name, they'll know I'm talking about them and they'll stop. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. Hold on. Let me flip the camera over. It's so cute. Yeah, I think they're more playing instead of fighting. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. Hold on. I know, ain't they cute? I'm being quiet so they don't stop. But now, see, they know I'm talking about them.
Dad just called to see if he should bring some food.
No, you tell him dinner's ready? Okay. Isn't that cute? Oh my God. Y'all, I love them to pieces. I do. I will go nuts over them. I thought I lost my babies the other day. They got loose. Oh, I thought I lost them. But there is a God. Ooh, there is a God. Oh, Betty White. Talk about funny. She was so funny. She was. She was an icon. Miss Gina may ask for another recipe of yours. Sure. Calabre. I don't know how to say your name, but what recipe are you looking for? Yes, Angela, she was. They are sweet, aren't they? Oh my gosh, Derek, they are amazing. Valencia Pickett, how you doing? Where did they go? Who, the dogs? Oh, Ron. They were in a yard behind us playing in their yard. And so we fixed the spot that they were able to get out of, and so we won't have that issue anymore. We walked the whole yard looking for spots that they could potentially get out of, because, you know, they're tiny. And so if there's any imperfections on the fence, they could slide up under there. And so I told my husband, there they are. My husband jumped that fence like he was 18 years old. I said, there's the other one. I was going to cry. And here they come. So we went and we bought some really nice chicken wire. Not just that kind that's real flimsy. We bought some. Can you get the chicken wire for me? I mean, this chicken wire, Ron, is so sturdy. And when you add it to the fence, it's very pleasingly aesthetic. It's beautiful. And you add it to the fence, you can't even tell that you've attached it to the bottom of the fence. So I'm going to show it to you. And then we took some wire and you just tie it on, and then you clip the excess wire. But this is the kind of chicken wire that I purchased. Look at that. You see that? And so we had to walk the whole yard and do that, put that on, and it's super simple. And we don't have to worry about them. There was a spot in the yard we didn't know. We didn't know they could get out. Oh, you wonder about tuna salad. What do you think about a little apple cider vinegar or lemon juice in it? Okay, I think it's a great idea. When I make egg salad and chicken salad, you may have seen me put apple cider vinegar in it. You just want to use a cap full. Don't use a lot. And then you may have to balance it with a pinch of sugar. Okay, but I think it's a great idea. Tuna salad, chicken salad is great for the Super Bowl. Get you some type of crackers, and it's another dipping recipe where they can have tuna salad on their plate, and they can dip all the crackers they want and enjoy it. Dakota, go ahead and shake my pan for me. Hold on, y'all. Shake the pan. Just take Dakota, take a spatula and turn the ribs over, and then we're gonna turn them off. Yo, the ribs is done. The ribs is done. I'm gonna be tasting them. I'm gonna be tasting them here in a minute. Oh, I know. Somebody's all excited. Flip them over. And here's the thing, for the people that you may worry, does the sauce burn? No. The sauce will not burn. As long as you don't have it up high, your sauce ain't gonna burn. Okay, it just gets thick and it reduces and it really sticks to those ribs. Oh, no worries, because we're gonna taste 1 or 2, maybe 3 or 4 when I turn them off. We'll turn them off in 5 minutes. 2 recipes. All right, perfect. Oh, Saj, okay, sorry to hear that. Calibri, is that how you say your name? You're welcome. I appreciate you guys, and I'm here for you. And if I'm here to answer questions, when I don't miss the question, sometimes you can keep repeating yourself, and I don't get to see your question. But if I can answer it, I'm here for you. I love answering food questions. You guys can ask me questions all day, and I love answering them. Okay, Derek Eads wants me to say, you hear me? I can't even say it. I feel like I need to be cooking. I'll say it. I feel like saying it right now wouldn't be natural. Those ribs are gorgeous. Cynthia, thank you. Tandria O'Neill. Gina, I just seeing things is something. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay, hold on. Gina, am I seeing things is something behind you? Like what are you wanting to see behind me? Tell me, are you seeing things or is something behind me? What are you seeing behind me? So now you may get a glare from the plastic on that window. That plastic on the window will definitely let off, like different lights and stuff. Look, it's peach. It's peach. I know, Sonia. I know. That's about it. But up there is it's like a flower that lights up on the wall. And then to the right where that glass is, that's our sunroom that, you know where the sunroom leads to. Oh, you love peach soda. Yeah. Oh, you have those in your bedroom? Yeah. Oh, my husband likes the grape soda. Thank you, Connie. You do. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming in and joining. Thank you for the super chat. That's very nice of you. So I'm getting ready to go ahead and turn the ribs off. The ribs are done. So what we'll do, I don't want to sit there and eat ribs that are super duper hot and I can barely touch them. So we'll let them cool down, okay? Let them cool down about 10 minutes. And then we'll taste them. Close that. We'll taste them and then I'll show you how fall apart tender they are, okay? Excuse me. Why is the plastic on the windows? Well, why do you put plastic on windows? You would put plastic on windows to keep your house nice and warm, right? So that's the reason why you do it. So that's why we did that. And it does, it really works. It keeps it's window plastic. It keeps the house nice and cozy and warm. You don't have to worry about yanking your heat up to the highest setting. You know, your house is always nice and warm. Yes, to keep unwanted air out. Sometimes you may get a little draft. And like even at our doors, we have draft stoppers. All brand new doors. But we put, it's like a bean bag. It's a draft stopper. Can you get one of those for me? At every door we have a draft stopper. We have one right here at the sunroom door. Let me, give me the draft stopper. And it does just what it says. It stops drafts. Like when it's cold outside or it's wintertime, we like to stay warm. So this here is what they call a draft stopper. Look at that. And this part allows you to tie it onto the door. Okay? I don't know what the contents are in it. It's real heavy. You put it at the bottom of your door, prevents drafts. You can put it at the bottom of a window. These are everything. We have it at the bottom of the windows. You can put it at the bottom of your doors. You know it's been cold outside before and you walk past your door and you thought, ooh, it's chilly. Get a draft stopper. You won't have to worry about that. Get you some plastic. You won't have to worry about yanking the heat up high. Dakota, his school. Oh my gosh, he's meeting some friends. He's meeting some friends. He's doing good in school. I am going to try that. Yes. So now back in the days when I was younger, that's what our parents did back in the days. They put plastic on the windows to keep their kids nice and warm, to prevent drafts from coming in. And then soon as springtime comes in, you know, you just take it down. You just take it down and it comes off easy. Just rip it off. Yeah, and you can purchase it from Amazon in like bulk form. It comes with a double-sided tape. Oh, yes. And do it as a family. It's fun. Oh, he is. he's doing so good. So somebody called the other day, and they wanted to know, could he come over and play with them in the backyard? So he went over their house, and they played volleyball, and he said they played basketball. So he said he had a great time. Oh, yes, absolutely, I think, was that my Holy King? Yeah. See, and Ron, too. Y'all, it works. It works. You want a nice, cozy house in the winter? Do this. Get your draft stoppers from Amazon. Be stocked up for next winter. How do you use plastic on the windows when you have a flat digital TV antenna on your window? What are you saying? A flat digital what? What is he saying? Let's see. This is a weird comment. How do you use plastic on windows when you have a flat digital TV antenna on your window? Who has that? I don't even understand what you're talking about. I've seen that too, Derek. That's when they have their glass knocked out, the car, right? I know, he's doing great. Xander D, how you doing? Yes, it's great to see you. Thank you once again for the super chat, and that is Connie. Connie, I appreciate that. Yes, very nice. Let's see, hold on. Okay, there we go. How you doing, Xander D? Okay, so Dakota, give me please, give me a plate, a fork, a paper towel, and I want to taste the ribs for you all. I'm going to taste the ribs for you. Oh yeah, I'm going to taste the ribs for you. Yes, you have to try it. It's the best thing. It's the best thing. Faces of Angie, how you doing? See, now we didn't put it upstairs because we didn't, you know how heat rises. Heat rises and that upstairs is nice and hot, right? So we didn't have to put it upstairs. But in places where you feel draft, boy, you do it and you have a good winter. You hear me? Okay, there it goes, Derek. See, that was natural. What's the difference between red kidney beans and dark kidney beans? I don't think there's a difference. When I'm making chili, I use the light kidney beans because I like the color of the light. I don't feel like there's a difference, just to be honest. I feel like it's the exact same bean, just picked at a different time. I love the color of the lighter one. You want to use a darker one, you're going to get the same exact taste. Wash your hands first, Dakota. Can you give me a fork, please? And the paper towel. Where? Just the paper towel? Okay. No, I ain't doing it again. See, Derek, it has to come out natural. If it don't come out natural, it ain't, I can't. Some things I can say like right off the back like that. Some I can't. So take a look. Oh my goodness. Was it Valencia? Who was it in here that was going nuts over the ribs? Look at that. Linda, look at that. Look at, took it, Calabri. Jared, how you doing? My Holy King Gina, there is such thing as rainbow beans. If so, I haven't had them, but I have had the pink bean. There's a pink bean, and it's beautiful. If I were to purchase the pink bean, I would put it in Puerto Rican rice. or like, yeah, I would do something like that. Oh, see, the barbecue sauce tastes good. I'm looking for new ideas. For your 25th wedding anniversary, y'all, please hit me up with some great ideas. Xander D. Okay, so this is for your anniversary. I say you make steak and lobster. Have the two. Cheesecake for dessert and just a baked potato. Listen, that's going to satisfy anyone's needs. You have the seafood. Surf and turf. You have the seafood. You have the red meat. Cheesecake on the side. Come on, ribs. Come on, rib tips. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Let me see. I don't want to get mad. Ribs is messy, y'all. Okay. Y'all, if the inside of your ribs don't look like that, whoa, the flavor is there. The meat is tender. The meat is so tender, my bone just came out. Look it, tuck it. You hear me? Oh, there it goes again. Look at that. All right. So now I'm left with this gorgeous meat. It was tender. The bone just slid right out. If your fingers don't look like this during the Super Bowl, You definitely are related. A little tiny bit of gristle right there. If I was off camera, I would eat that gristle. But I'm on camera, so I ain't gonna crunch down on it. Y'all. Great recipe. Super great recipe. Can you use the meat that already cut for rib tips? I turned this into rib tips by taking the rack of ribs, having them cut it down, and then slice it down the middle into little pieces. And so we are having rib tips because they're so tiny. It's better than having a big old huge rib, you know. Hold on, y'all. I need to check my rice. Hold on. I don't want to burn the rice. My rice is done. Did I turn it off? I forgot to turn it off. Rice is done. And I just have a little bit. That's all I want to eat today. Or not today. Not like for the rest of the day. That's all I want to eat right now because before I came live, excuse me, I did have something to eat. So I'll just have a little bit right now because I know you guys like to watch me eat, you know. It's getting the oil off of my face when I'm in here cooking with these hot lights that we have. This extremely hot light makes my face oily. The rice looks yummy. Thank you. I live for rice-a-roni. Perfectly made. Never mushy. As long as you use cold water. Start off with cold water. You start off with hot, you're going to ruin it. So what time does the Super Bowl come on, y'all? You said, are you good? Or who good? Yes, it is, Sonia. Good food, good vibes, good recipe. Easy peasy. In and out of the kitchen. I don't like to show you all recipes where you're going to be in the kitchen over the stove forever and a day. That's like the worst, right? I want to keep you in the kitchen forever. I want to show you a recipe. You can start it, get it going. You can sit down. Next thing you know, dinner's done. Okay, he said 5:30 is the kickoff. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. He said if I wasn't at the Super Bowl, if I was at the Super Bowl, I would run out on the field. That's so funny. You told us that last year, too. That's so funny, Drew. In a Gina Young t-shirt. You better not. You better not. Well, I don't know. Maybe that would be good, Drew. That might be good. That might be, I might like the idea. In a Gina Young t-shirt. Have the world saying, who's Gina Young? Have the world saying, and he had a Gina Young t-shirt on. Oh, I tell you what, food was great. For a good cause. Ribs, great. The ribs, great. The chicken dip, great. The rice, superb. Everything, absolutely amazing. Oh, you said 6:20 Eastern Standard Time? Everything great. I'll tell you what, I'm going to be watching it. I ain't putting no makeup on tomorrow. I'm getting up in the morning. I'm taking a nice shower. I'm going to sit around in PJs. I'm going to get up first thing in the morning and I'm making the brownies, okay? Brownies is going to be a chocolate brownie that has peanut butter in it. Excuse me. Like I said, I may make some chicken. I may. They do want egg foo young. I'm going to make that. If they want, I'll just still have to talk to them because I'm not sure exactly what everybody wants. I know, Shannon? How you doing? I forgot what I was going to say. Manwich is a great recipe for the Super Bowl. Oh, I know what I was going to say. They definitely want chips and dip. So tortilla chips with, I heat up a cheese sauce. It's a beautiful cheese sauce. And then we throw jalapenos on top. And then we have like a salsa. So they will dip that chips and cheese and salsa all day. Right? They had mentioned that they wanted some donuts. So we'll kind of see. We're just kind of winging it right now. But I tell you what, before a certain time tonight, I need to know exactly what I'm making so I can get it ordered through Instacart. Still trying to get your fork into the computer. Yes. Low key and comfortable. No makeup, no hair. We ain't doing hair. We ain't doing nothing to my hair but pulling it up. No makeup. Get up, take a shower, put some clean pajamas on, and I'll start to make the brownies first thing in the morning. And then we'll go from there and figure the rest out. I do want to watch church. Super excited. Right, it's going to be during the usher. Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, if it's going to be during that, you have to. Oh, Lord have mercy. Don't do it. I'm telling them. I'm telling them right now, world, not to do it. Don't do it. He's kidding, y'all. Oh, she said, Geneva, your food sounds good. So Xander D says, my wife wants to know if you keep the seeds inside the jalapeno. Okay, the seeds inside the jalapeno. We're not using fresh jalapeno. If it was fresh, I would take the seeds and the white vein that's in the middle out. Because if you leave the seeds and the white vein in there, that makes a hotter jalapeno. Okay? If you leave the seeds in the white vein, it makes it hotter. If you scrape the white vein and take the seeds out, it's less hot. But I'm not using fresh. I always use the kind that's in the jar, like the pickles come in the jar. They come in a jar and they're sliced and they're mild. It's called the Usher Bowl. Oh my gosh, you guys are super excited for this. Okay. Yes, Geneve says, yes, you have to scrape the seeds out. Yes, Lord knows we don't want that extra heat. Yeah, or just use the kind that comes in a jar like the pickles do. They're already sliced, they're nice and mild, and they taste good. You get you a fresh jalapeno, they gonna be hot. I mean, you gonna knock somebody's socks off, right? Oh, you want to watch the Puppy Bowl. So now they're saying that there's going to be a Kitten Bowl too. So is that new for this year? Sue says, if you get on stage, I'll come through my television screen and pull you off that stage. That's what Sue says. Yep, Saj, that is so funny. The socks on the screen is so funny, but that's what the jalapeno will do. So there's going to be a puppy bowl and a kitten bowl. So you're going to be able to see cats do the same thing too. So for people that just love animals, they're going to have a ton of fun. You know, kids and stuff. They're going to watch that and just be at all the animals, you know. Sue, don't tip me. Drew, that's funny. Sherry. Yeah, a lot of people will say that to me, like, damn, Gina, because they're thinking of the Martin Lawrence show. And, you know, people will just come up to me like, dang, Gina. The World Halftime Show, yeah. Mm-hmm. So what are you guys having? Tell me what you guys are having. Uh-oh! You are so funny. That's funny. I'm not going to read that out loud now. Wings and fries. Oh, how good. No Gina Bowl. No, I ain't going to be doing nothing. Ooh, Gina Young Chinese food. Mm-hmm. Shrimp and crab legs. How interesting. Nachos, tacos, and ranch wings. Yum. Who's the team tomorrow, Gina? Who's my team? Whoever my husband is voting for. Whoever he's rooting for, that's who I'm rooting for. No, we ain't doing a Gina Bowl. I'm going to be watching the Super Bowl. Ouch, I got a hangnail, y'all. Oh my goodness. Daggone. Okay, so we're having pizza, baked ribs, beans, and potatoes. Oh, yum. You know that sounds good, Valencia. Korean sounds good. Mm-hmm. Sue. Oh, you're rooting for the Chiefs? Okay. It does sound good, Valencia. Yum. Yum. Like I said, we're just going to kind of throw it together and it'll be there. See, what's great about the egg foo young, they love it so much. I know it's not a Super Bowl food, but I'm going to be honest with what we're having. They just wanted it. They just wanted egg foo young. And what they love about it, we all love about it, is it's a recipe you can heat up. Heat it up in the microwave. It's good. It's good all day. So I can make it early in the afternoon, and later we have it on that have it that evening and reheat it. Super delicious. You hear me? It does. It does. It does. It does. You have some recipes down packed now, and you love most of them. Okay, Shannon, this is great. Absolutely great. So Cheryl says, my holy king, give me some kimchi and rice. Ooh, you know that sounds good. Kimchi is great for your stomach. Great for your gut balance is what they like to say. Yes, yes, like a good probiotic. Kimchi, have y'all had kimchi before? Tell me. Tell me if you're in this comment section. Have you had kimchi before? If you haven't, you would love it. It's like a fermented cabbage. It's Asian. The flavor is undescribable if you never had it. Oh, chicken Alfredo. I don't like the raw kind. I don't like the raw kind of sushi. I got mad at that comment. I don't like the raw kind. I don't like the raw kind of sushi. The kind that has the crab meat in it, or the crab salad, that's the kind I like. I don't want sushi that has cucumber in it. No, don't put cucumber in my sushi. I'm okay with the avocado and the cream cheese in there, but when they decide they want to put cucumber in there, I say no. And when they decide that they want to put raw seafood, no thanks. I don't want it. I will. The crab salad? Yeah. The crab salad with the spicy mayo on top. That's good. It's called a Buckeye roll. That's the one that I like. The Buckeye roll. It has a spicy mayo, crab salad, avocado, and cream cheese. I'll eat that one. All the other ones, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want cold shrimp. I don't want raw fish. Mm-mm. Hello, Wendell. Welcome in. I'm doing crab legs, hot wings, and rotel along with some beef jerky. Ooh, fancy, Brenda. Look at you. Oh, that's very nice. Yeah, it is. Tempura. I do like tempura, but I like it to be hot. You know, I like it to be hot. I don't want it to be cold. And you can't heat sushi up. At least you're not supposed to heat sushi up. So I wouldn't go for that. Gina, what made you try sushi knowing that it's raw? No, I never, I think what we did was we just wanted to see. And so I just like took a little lick on it, like, you know, just to see. And I said, oh no, I don't want the raw fish, right? So I did like that. But then I seen that they had one with the crab salad. And I was like, well, see, I'm going to like this one. And I did. I never took a big bite of that raw fish. Never. I took a little lick and I said, nope, T. Smith. I will not eat anything raw ever. Especially sushi fish. Ooh. Okay, sushi. Only one time. It was good, but never again. Ooh. I don't want it. What are you talking about, Derek? Oh, you said no raw fish. It may come back. Oh. The skin is boiled sushi. Oh, that's nasty. Ooh. What? How do you sashimi? Yeah, I don't want sashimi. How do I say it? Sashimi. I don't want that either. Let me try to say it again. Sashimi is actually cooked. Don't quote me. I could be totally wrong right now. I think that you cook it using the acid from the lemon and cook the seafood. I think, don't quote me, y'all. I could be talking about something completely different. She truly is your cousin. You knew it. Rolf?
You just came down? You wasn't there when I walked in. I know you're like, what's going on?
Give me mm-hmm. You hungry? You know what that is? Buffalo chicken dip, ribs, and rice. The brown rice that you like.
Okay.
Love you, baby.
Love you. Wash my hands.
How about sardines? I told y'all what happened to my husband. He seen them sardines after he opened them, y'all. And he was like, all I could imagine was my fish that died. They looked just like my fish. Yeah. He didn't you?
I can't do them no more.
He said he can't do them no more.
Yeah,
he looked, after he done had fish that had passed away, he thought that those sardines looked like his fish just laying in the tin.
Yeah, I can't eat that.
He used to love sardines.
Yeah.
He said, no, I can't do it no more. Oh, they said, who you voting for, Mr. Young?
Well, you talking about?
The Super Bowl.
Why you keep saying voting like it's an election?
Well, he said, why do I keep saying voting like it's an election? What do I say?
Who you taking? Who you think gonna win?
Okay,
who you got?
Okay, who you taking? Who you think gonna win?
It's gonna be something, buddy. It's a good game, but it's hard for me to go against Mahomes. I have to see him do it. He always come through.
Okay, it's hard for him to go against Mahomes.
He remind me of Brady.
So he said he reminds him of Brady.
They win big games.
And they win big games.
Yeah.
So he's going with Mahomes.
Yeah.
Who's Mahomes play for? That's my question.
Kansas City.
Kansas City. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Turn the rice off, sweetheart.
Oh, okay. I see it's still hot. That's good.
Those ribs is tender. And then you have
We got some H. Johnson going on here.
oh yeah. And then you have the buffalo chicken dip with there's the little dippers.
I ate that tonight.
Okay. Okay, so that's who he's going for, and that's who we're voting for. That's who we're rooting for.
I know that's right.
I can't get it right. I can't say the right thing for nothing. Oh, look at Thomas. Thomas is saying rooting for. I kept saying, why you keep saying voting too? This is Miss Shara. She said she kept saying, why you keep saying voting?
Yeah.
I didn't know what to say. Thanks for coming in. Okay, I'm voting for Mahomes. So when y'all ask me, I'm gonna say I'm voting for Mahomes because he's like Brady and I want to see him win. I guess, is that what I'm gonna say? He walked away. I'll tell him you said hi. I'll tell him, Ron. At least, okay, Shannon says, at least I just asked who your team tomorrow. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't want the I can't say it, sashimi. Oh my goodness, I haven't seen the show. I know it's not a show that runs now, but it's been so long since I've watched a Roseanne show. Have I ever been to a football game? No. No, my husband has. I haven't. Just like in high school and stuff. That's about it. Oh, so Beverly says Hawaiian roll sandwiches and chips. That's great. Give me some good Listen. What's your name? With the Hawaiian rolls. Beverly. Okay, some good Hawaiian rolls, okay? Give me some garlic bologna. I'm not kidding. Some good cheese. And you can decide if you want mayonnaise or mustard. And like you said, some chips. You are set. Get you some Kool-Aid, your favorite Kool-Aid or your favorite drink of choice. You're set for a Super Bowl. All you really need is a good sandwich and chips and a snack. Rice Krispie treats. Okay, Susie Q said, OMG, Roseanne, my all-time favorite show. Drew, stick with your moose. Ron Wilson. Calabri says, okay, what about rouladen? Miss Gina, you made it once. Oh, absolutely. I don't think it's for the Super Bowl, but it's such a great recipe. It's so beautiful. If you like pickles, it has pickles in the middle, and it is extremely delicious. Like, I'm not kidding. Super simple to make. It's not for the Super Bowl, though. It's just not. Oh, is that right? Is it a joke, Ron, or is that right? Oh, G. Hugh just says chicken salad sandwich on Hawaiian roll. is. It's still on TV. You just got to find the right channel to watch it on. Absolutely. Yeah, me too, Thomas. You said you went to your high school football games. Yeah. You was in high school? Okay. Oh, with the ham. Okay, listen, so let me tell y'all this. This is pretty exciting. So, you're a Cowboy fan? Okay. We don't do the Cowboys over here. We love you. We do love you, Brenda, but we don't like the Cowboys. What was I gonna say? Crap. I can't think of what I was gonna say. My goodness, I just, what the heck was I gonna say? I can't think of what I was gonna say. I'll tell you what I want. I want some more of that chicken dip. I'm gonna get some. Stay right there. Don't you go nowhere. I want some more chicken dip. Hold on, y'all. I'm just gonna use the same plate that I had my right. Well, no, I'll get a different plate. I'm gonna tell y'all something so funny. So, my husband, I grabbed me some more chicken dip. My husband grabbed his plate and he is out of here. He wants me to say hello to all of you guys. Yo, he grabbed his plate, heated that baby up, and he is out of here. That's funny. So I'm saying hello for him to you guys.
I had a shirt on over top of it. The hoodie.
Oh, baby, I thought you took your plate. I just told them you took your plate and you ran.
No.
Oh, his plate was in the microwave.
Yeah.
Okay. He about to eat now.
So who you voting for again, baby?
Say it again.
Who you voting for again?
Okay, he said who I'm voting for. I got this together. Oh, no, now you saying it. I'm going with Mahomes.
Okay.
Because he remind me of Brady.
There you go.
And I want to see him win.
And San Francisco got the better team.
San Francisco got the better team.
They got the better team.
Okay.
But they don't got Mahomes magic.
But they don't have Mahomes magic.
Mahomes magic is something different.
Mahomes magic is something different.
It definitely is.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody saying hi, honey.
Tell everybody I said hello.
He said hello. He's got his plate.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, them ribs is fall off the bone, juicy, tender, flavorful.
Nuh-uh.
Oh my gosh. And look at me now.
So this will put Ace Johnson out of business.
Wow, I don't know.
Did he have good? Was there good rib tips there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, we're gonna put him out of business.
Uh-oh. Saj says, Mr. Young, they do not have the better team.
Who no?
Saj says that to you.
San Francisco don't?
Uh-oh, Saj, talking to you. He said San Francisco don't?
San Francisco got the best team in the whole NFL. Team? Players?
San Francisco got the best team.
In the whole NFL.
In the whole NFL.
Not just this.
Not just this.
Yeah. They right where they supposed to be in the Super Bowl.
Susan said, "That's right, Mr. Young." Susan said, "That's right, Mr. Young." Yo, if you make the chicken dip, guaranteed you will love it.
Do my babies eat yet? They eat it. I get it. If they get it, I got it.
Assad says, "Nope. Don't agree with you, honey."
Nuh-uh. Who got the better team? Kansas City?
Who got the better team, Saj?
Player for player? I don't think Kansas City got the best quarterback.
They're talking about Taylor Swift on here.
What did they say about Taylor? What?
Y'all, you're going to really enjoy the chicken dip. You will. And everything that we made today.
I said Mahomes is the biggest. It might be Taylor Swift.
He said the biggest might be Taylor Swift.
Yeah, she might be the biggest on the Chiefs.
He said she might be the biggest on the Chiefs.
For real.
That dip would cost $90 at Taco Bell. Oh, Mr. Young, I'm going to let you have it till tomorrow.
They can eat just like this, can't they?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They sure can. Dakota, go ahead and help me.
I got it. Don't worry about it. I got it. Nope, I got it. You get some cheese out of there.
I know, Derek. Mmm. Miss Gina, could you do an update recipe on rouladen? It's your favorite. I most likely won't do an updated recipe on it.
What is it?
Rouladen. Why do you want an updated recipe on that? Is there a reason why you want an updated recipe on that? There's some recipes I'm just not going to do an update on it. Especially with it being a big piece of beef like that costs a ton of money. Oh, is that right, Chris?
These are all cheese. Yeah, put it all over. Keep them in 2 pieces.
Oh, you're having Philly cheesecake sliders and chips and dip. Hoping you make your dip. Oh, okay. Oh, I think I was finishing my sentence and I was saying
Put this back in.
that tomorrow one of my recipes is coming out. You're going to love to see it. It has pepperoni and cheese on it. You're going to love this recipe. You might want to put this on your menu for tomorrow. Brownies. Okay. I'll tell you what my dad said. That's funny you say that, my holy king. Honey, my holy king says, if you could... You hear me, baby?
Yes, I'm listening, baby.
He said, if you compared your singing to the greats like Patti LaBelle, Aretha Franklin, what level are you on? And so I was getting ready to tell them that my dad told me when I was younger. My dad told me, now listen, he did. My dad told me this. He said, now listen.
Spread it out.
You do not sing like Whitney Houston. You don't have a voice like Whitney Houston where you can yodel. He would say, but you do sound like Regina Bell and Stephanie Mills. So growing up, I felt like my voice was like Regina Bell and Stephanie Mills.
Yeah,
and you couldn't tell me nothing. You couldn't tell me nothing. I just knew that I had a voice like Stephanie Mills and Regina Bell. He did tell me that.
That's why you had a great dad.
My husband said that's why you had a great dad.
For real. That's why.
You would root for the 49ers, but with all that Taylor Swift mess, you am for, you would, okay. They both sound good. Yeah. So I'm going to go with them two because my dad compared me to them two. He did. He really did. But he'd tell me you don't sound like Whitney Houston. You ain't got no voice like Whitney Houston. I thought that when I first told my husband that, he died laughing. He thinks that's so funny. But he said, now, Regina Bell, Stephanie Mills, that's the level that you're on.
That's a top tier level too.
That's it.
That's top tier.
Derek, thanks for coming in and joining. Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
When last time you been outside?
I mean, I've been on here. What happened to Chris? See you later, Derek. Thank you for coming in. That's it. What happened to Chris? I don't know. I thought they said something about Chris needed to stop walking or something. I don't know what they're talking about. Oh, about his Walmart experience. Him and his mom getting in a fight or something. I think I vaguely seen a message. Good night. Thank you for coming in, my holy king. Oh, Walmart wanting to check your receipt. Are you good? Oh, wait. That's a shame, Chris. With the canned peppers, yeah. Y'all, everything was great. I hope you guys enjoy this recipe. I hope you enjoyed the live today. It was great having you all. Great seeing you all, talking with you. You're trying to wring the knowledge out of me? Well, if you ask me a question and I see it, I'll answer it for you. What toasted bread would go with it? to be something that's, well, I tell you what, a good Italian bread. You could do sourdough. You could do Italian or French bread. So whichever one of those that you like, it would go great if you didn't want to use something like this. So if I had my choice, I would do a good Italian bread. You know how at Walmart they have those one big ones that's about this big? You could just pull off of it or slice it. It's baked fresh and it's only like $1. You could do that. Oh, you would love it. Honey, the dogs are in. You want to close that door? The door, this sunroom is open. I don't know if I've ever did the classic French where the egg is kind of medium and you just keep rolling it and you don't put any filling in it. Is that the one that you're speaking of? And then you just keep rolling it versus, you know how I flip mine's over? You just continue to roll it, and then when you cut it, you have lots of layers of this beautiful egg. Is that the one that you're speaking of? If you're speaking of that, I have made it. These are the, where's the chips at? Close them all the way up and put them over there. These are the Frito dippers. So it's a Frito, but it's a dipping chip. So where that it holds it. I would have to find out if it can be frozen because yet it has cream cheese in it. So I would have to find out, Google it first before I tell you. But you can Google it. You know, a recipe that has cream cheese in it, can I, say, can I freeze it? They'll tell you. I just hate to steer someone in the wrong direction. But I do know when I make this, it goes super fast. Ain't no time to freeze it. Oh, you love the Frito dippers, yeah? Favorite snack, Marsha, how you doing for the Super Bowl? Maybe the dessert. Maybe the desserts. Or it could be, like in our case, the ribs. Maybe some type of slider. Chips and dip. Chips with a cheese sauce and jalapeno. So it could get wild enough in here where they're asking for Puerto Rican food tomorrow. Like, things could just totally change. So I don't know what we're having. I know I got some sweet plantains that I can make. We'll see. So we all got some talking to do so we can figure this this menu out for tomorrow. I know, Saj. It's going to go so quick, ain't going to be no time to freeze it. I've never experienced having to freeze this buffalo chicken dip because it goes so fast. So that's why I said Google it. Find out if a recipe that has cream cheese in it, can you freeze it? Sure I can. I can make garlic bread for you. The thing is, and Naima, when I make the recipes, I like to make long enough videos to where I can put a nice amount of commercials on them, just to be honest. And so I always want my videos to be over 8 minutes. Typically an 18-minute video is what I always aim for. And so making a garlic bread, I really have to talk it out. And so I don't want to just be, do a really short video. Maybe I'll make something one day and then add a fresh garlic bread to that video, to the recipe that I'm making. Let's just say I'm making fish one day. And then I'll say, and I'm going to show you how to make a homemade garlic bread in this video. We could do something like that. So look out for the titles, because I might say frying fish and making homemade garlic bread. You know what I mean? That way I don't have a short video. And I don't have to talk through, drag out a video to make it long enough. Make some ciabatta bread. That is actually very easy to make, believe it or not. Oh yeah, spaghetti would go good with it. Ron, you like the spaghetti sauce, don't you? Drew have a question. Gina, I'm making your buffalo chicken dip and brownies for Super Bowl. Oh my goodness. That's great. It's perfect, right? Let me know how it goes. Hello, Hoonan. How are you? Oh, you're leaning towards frying some wings. Yeah. Oh, baked ziti. That's a good one. Okay, so Diane says Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback. But I need to correct Mr. Young because he failed to mention we have the best TE who just surpassed Jerry Rice's numbers. Proud member of Chiefs Kingdom. Okay, he's not right here right now, but I'll tell him if I remember the message, okay? Gina, what Gina Young shirt should I wear? Oh my goodness. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. That's funny. I hope y'all enjoyed the live today. It was great seeing you. Great seeing and talking to you guys. Honey, somebody here said they want to correct you. You hear me? You hear me? Hold on, he's outside bringing the dogs in from the sunroom. Hold on. Baby. Hold on, he can't hear me. Okay, the dogs are in. They were outside. Baby, come here. Diana says she wants to correct you.
Okay.
She says Diana Burns.
Okay, what Miss Burns talk about?
What Miss Burns talk about, what he said. Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback.
Yes.
But I need to correct Mr. Young because he failed to mention we have the best TE who just surpassed Jerry Rice's numbers. I'm a proud member of the Chiefs.
Oh, no. I missed one. Tell her she's absolutely right. Tell her she's absolutely right. Tell her Kelsey is the best tight end. Tell her she's absolutely right. But tell her that's where it stops right after that.
Uh-oh. He said that's where it stops. He said you're absolutely right. But that's where it stops right there.
And tell him that Kittles ain't no slouch.
Who?
Kittles.
He said Kittles ain't no slouch.
He ain't.
I don't know what he talking about.
He's not better than Kelsey, but he's not a slouch.
He's not better than Kelsey, but ain't no slouch. I have no clue what neither one of you talking about.
You don't know what's going on.
I have no clue. I have no clue what you or him talk about. It went right over my head. You go, Mr. Saj. He's still laughing at me. Chris, my brain is loading. G Hughes is laughing. Guys, I have so much fun with you all. Thanks for coming in, Barbara. Don't you do that, Drew. I told him live, world, I told Drew Moss not to do it. He's kidding, but I told him not to do it. I have nothing to do with it. Oh, y'all, I got something going on up here. I have, y'all know I have a retainer on the back of my teeth. At the bottom and at the top. And right behind this tooth is bothering me for some reason. I feel like the retainer. Maybe I need to go to the dentist and have them look at it. It might need to be fixed or something. This is an amazing community. Naima, we're here for you. Listen, when you came in this community, Naima, we accept you. You are family now. You're stuck with us, Naima. You are family. Drew, don't listen to him, y'all. Chris, he's just kidding. He's silly. You know he's silly. He's silly, Chris. Yes, we are family. Diane Burns says, I agree. Kittle is not. But Kelsey is way better. Oh, you're voting for Mr. Young. Me too. I'm voting for Mr. Young too. Yes. Yes. That's funny. Well, you're going to plug that in. Do it, Drew. Don't you do that, Ron. Ron, tell Kathy I said hello and give her a big hug for me. Yes. The dogs, are they barking for attention? No. My husband just gave them some summer sausage as a snack, and they were eating it, and I don't know what they were in there barking for. Oh, they was barking at Dakota. My husband's with them. This hat right here under the logo is hurting my forehead. It's like a piece of metal there or something. Jeez. Oh, you're having sides with wings too? Yum. Yay, she's laughing with you. Oh, she loves this. How great. We love you, Kathy. We appreciate you. Absolutely. Appreciate you guys watching. You guys are my family. Okay, so Chris is having nachos and tacos. Yum. Pumpkin squares and lemon squares. Now that sounds pretty good. So now, I'm on the lines about Ron Wilson had mentioned that he has a taste for pineapple upside down cake. I totally agree. Yum. What if I made a pineapple upside down cake? Homemade. Oh, why does that sound good? Why does that sound good? Chris says, and didn't think to invite me. Anybody, Janie, how you doing? Anybody in this chat? Tomorrow you're making yours. Oh my goodness, how exciting. Oh, you're making mine. Okay. Good night, Eula. We appreciate you coming in and joining us today. Is there any single person in this chat that enjoyed your time today with Gina Young. If you did, let me know. Give me red hearts in the comment section letting me know that you enjoyed your time today with me. Chris, I love the cars in there. That's so funny. When you guys put the emojis in there, I crack up. I think emojis are so funny. That little blue car. Thank you all. I'm glad you're enjoying. Okay. Oh, with the crushed pineapples in between. Yeah, that's the only way to do it. It's the only way to do it. You drain it, of course, right? And put, because you don't want a piece without pineapple on it. Listen, Ron, for so many years, oh, thanks, guys. I love you. For so many years, I made the pineapple upside down cake, and I didn't put the crushed pineapples in between the spaces, but now I do. It's better than I used to. Just because I used to just have the rings of pineapples, the maraschino cherries, and that was it. Such. Cookie P, welcome. Frida, thank you. Vicky Johnson says hello. Terrell Unknown, heart emoji for Valentine's Day. Everyone in the chat. Thank you, Connie. Connie, thank you so much. 100% happy game day. Fun to all. Thank you, Connie. Once again, thank you. Really appreciate it. Oh, this is the first time I saw you do it. Oh, okay. Yeah, because years ago I didn't used to. But I came up on that trick and I thought this is the best trick ever. If you're going to make a delicious, I might make pineapple upside down cake tomorrow. I just might have changed everything. It might not be brownies going down at the Young's house. It might be a pineapple upside down cake kind of day. Yum. And you know how the edges get real buttery and crispy? Oh my gosh. I really have some talking with my family to do to see what we're going to make. My holy king. A sardine upside down. Whee! Make it happen. I may make that. Here's the thing. Yum, that sounds good, right? But you know what else sounds good? A good strawberry cake. I'm talking about a strawberry flavored cake. You know, like, you make a regular yellow cake batter. But then you put like a strawberry extract. Make the cake itself strawberry flavor. Put like a Cool Whip icing on top. And then some fresh strawberries on top. That would be absolutely amazing. But that's on the lines of Valentine's Day, right? Chris, I'm thinking about making a strawberry cake now. Yes. Oh, you do? Yum. You love a strawberry cake? T. Smith, y'all are too much in here. Oh, you're celebrating your 37th anniversary. Well, great. Happy anniversary. It's so easy to make. I have frozen strawberries from picking in the spring. Ooh, that would be great. That would be great. You could even put some strawberries in your batter. Of course, you would have to defrost them, drain them just a little bit. Yum. There's so many ideas I have right now. Gina, are you doing a live on Valentine's Day? I don't think so. But I may do a video or two. We'll see. You know, I usually like to show you what we're having to eat, especially if I cook something like steak and lobster or something. So we'll see. I know last year we had Chinese, and I showed you all physically like what I was getting ready to eat. You would share if we were neighbors. Yeah, I would share too. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I love both cakes. Do an ASMR video. What you chose to make, Gina, please. That way we don't have to be in the video. Gina, you usually show us what Mr. Young buys you on Valentine's Day. Always do. Always do. Shit. Yeah, it is, Chris. Mashara Jones, hello. Kimya Bryant says, I love strawberries. Yum. What is this? Let me see. Okay, hold on. I'm clicking something on my computer. Show. Okay. Oh, so maybe that. Look at me. I'm looking at the computer, guys. But I'm with you. Gina, I think you are craving for something sweet. I know. Yeah, Rose. I know you're making me crave something sweet. I tell you what, but I've always told y'all. One of my favorite desserts is somebody tell me my favorite dessert. Here's what I'm gonna do. I like a papaya. It's healthy, and they say that the black seeds inside a papaya. Don't quote me. Don't quote me on this part. I thought that I heard I'll just put it this way. I thought I heard somebody say that those seeds are healthy for your digestive system. I could be wrong. I'm not telling nobody to taste them. I thought I heard somebody say that they're like healthy for you. If I'm wrong, forgive me. What was I getting? Oh, tell me. Oh, you got it. I was getting ready to say, tell me what my favorite dessert is. My Holy King got it. Tiramisu. Tiramisu is okay, so let me tell you what tiramisu is if you don't know. Tiramisu has something called a ladyfinger in it. It's a ladyfinger cookie. It's like, it's a cookie and it's real dense. And you wouldn't want to just take the cookie and eat it. The cookie has to be soaked in something, like coffee, for example. Okay, so you'll take some coffee, just a fresh pot of coffee or coffee left over from the morning in your coffee pot. You'll take this beautiful ladyfinger cookie that's about this big. You dip it in the coffee, okay? And then you lay it in layers. You align your baking pan with these coffee-soaked ladyfinger cookies, right? And then you make this mascarpone cheese. It has Cool Whip. It has sugar and cocoa. You mix all that up and you make a layer. You don't mix the cocoa in it. You make a nice layer, okay? And then you sprinkle cocoa. And then you put another layer of the coffee-soaked cookies. Put another layer of this cream. You let it set. This is one of the best desserts that I've ever had in my whole life. Not saying that there's other desserts that I don't love, because I do. The tiramisu, it's on another level. Now, if you never make it, let's just say you never make it. Walmart sells it. Kroger sells it in their bakery. And it looks like brown and white in color, kind of tan. And it looks like you can see these beautiful layers. it's always delicious, no matter who makes it. You make it homemade, you get it from the bakery, from your local market. Just try it one day and let me know what you think. You may say it's your favorite, especially if you like coffee. It would be a party. Yes. Wow. Discovering. Wow. Y'all still on here? Yes. Discovering. We having a good time on here. Let me see what actual time it is. It's an Italian dessert, and tiramisu, don't quote me, I think tiramisu means pick me up. And maybe they call it pick me up cake because we all know that coffee can, coffee has caffeine and it kind of wakes you up a little bit. That's the only, I'm assuming, I could be wrong, but it's considered for some reason it stands for pick me up cake. It will pick your, what do I want to say? It will pick your, what am I trying to say? I can't get it out. Your mood. That's what I'm looking for, to pick your mood right up. If you're down in the dumps, if you are down in the dumps and you have a piece of tiramisu, your, what was I saying? What was I saying? Your mood will go through the roof. Just have a piece of tiramisu. You ain't got to make it homemade. Go to Walmart. Just taste a little one. They charge you a little one about $6. Maybe less than that. Red Bull cake. I don't believe it. Chris, don't believe him. Don't believe him. It's not true. Oh, a coffee high. Okay. I think they're don't believe them about the Red Bull cake. That's not true. Energy cake. That's interesting. But you could eat, on a serious note, you could even, if you were making it, let's just say for the people that don't do the caffeine, you could do decaffeinated. Is that what it's called? Coffee. Make this, y'all, just try the recipe one time for me, just so you could tell me whether you like it or not. Jessica, hello. Jessica New. Welcome. Somebody said something about the texture. What did you say? Oh, you think it doesn't taste good? See, we have Folgers, and I think that we do, I can't remember what type of roast of the Folgers, but we do Folgers. And years ago, well, I'd like to say about a year ago, we would brew coffee in a coffee maker. Now we cook it in the microwave instant, and it's just as delicious. We had to get adapted to it, but we're so adapted to it now. We do the instant. And it's not decaffeinated. It's caffeinated. Oh, hold on. Let me fix my shoestrings that's up there. Yes, Ron, thank you. Thumbs up, we can. It would be awesome. I would be super excited. 14 to go. Great, thank you. Hello. Okay, so Bad Gal Jody, how are you? Welcome in. Okay, so you say Mahomes. I'm going for Mahomes. Okay, so hello everyone. Gina, y'all pray for our family. We've been, let Let me see. Dealing with so much. Your name is Bad Gal, Jody. Heavenly Father, in the name of Jody, I pray that you put a strong blessing on her and her family. Please uplift them, Lord. Help them come out of this rut that they're in. Please bless over their finances. Any attacks against them, we bind that away from them in the name of Jesus. We bind the devil and all evil away from Jody in Jesus Christ's name. Heavenly Father, please help her with her family and friends in the name of Jesus. Please heal her in Jesus Christ's name from the top of her head to the bottom of her feet. We know that you heal, Lord, and we also know that you answer prayers. And so we're going to thank you ahead of time in Jesus Christ's name for hearing and answering this prayer. Amen. And Jody, you just stand strong and you believe this prayer. You receive it and retrieve it in Jesus Christ's name. Amen. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Yes. Jessica asked me something. Did you ask me who am I rooting for? And I said Mahomes. Sonia, there you are. Yes, receive it, retrieve it, and believe it. Always have faith, y'all, and just don't give up. Don't give up the faith and believing and knowing that God is a good God and God answers prayers. I'm so serious when I tell you all this. Chris said, Saj, don't make me start shouting in here. Yes. Yo, I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh, who are we rooting for? Mahomes. I wish you all a happy Sunday. A great Super Bowl. No, Sonia, it's okay. Don't worry. You don't never have to explain. I was just wondering to myself, like, did Sonia leave and I missed her? You know, I was just thinking that, but you never have to explain. It's okay. I was just wondering, did she leave and I missed her? You know, I thought maybe you had said, y'all gotta go, and I missed you, you know. That's right, Naima. I love that. Naima says, if the devil don't give up, you should not either. And you know what? You claim that the devil has no authority. Devil, you have no authority in my household. Devil, you have no say so. Devil, you are not in charge of my family. Devil, you have no hold on to my finances. You claim that and you believe it. Okay? And know that it's the truth. I believe speaking things into existence as well. What you speak of is what you will become, what you will receive, what you will do. Absolutely, Naima, that's great. Speak things into existence. Good night, T. Smith. My scar is finally leaving, yo. Remember I burnt myself? It's leaving. It's there, but it's leaving. But most of the time, like I said, my watches will I just pull it up, my watch will cover it, but it's leaving. That's right, Chris W. Oh, you was just listening to that song. Yes, Eula. I'm going to get ready to get off of here. I want to relax, take a load off. I'm going to get in the bed. I'm just going to, I got a favorite blanket that I just grab onto my blanket and I twist my blanket like this. And my husband says, you are, my husband does. He say, you're nuts with that blanket. He say, you and the dogs love that blanket. He does. He said, you and the dogs love that blanket. He said, they go nuts over that blanket. I said, they know a good blanket. I'm going to relax. And like I said, I can't wait to watch church. Super excited. I think did I oversleep on Sunday? I think I overslept on last Sunday. So I definitely don't want to miss this Sunday. I love you guys. I ain't getting off here without a big old hug. Bring it in. Give me a hug, guys. I love you so much. It's never goodbye. I'm going to see you next time because very soon you're going to turn around and you're going to see me post. Gina Young is live, okay? So I want you all to show up, and when you show up, we'll have lots and lots of fun. Bring the great topics when you come back next time. Yes, hugs back at you. Okay. All right, absolutely. I love you guys. I'm going to get off and relax. I may grab a cup of coffee since we've been talking about tiramisu. Good night. I love you all. Enjoy the Super Bowl. And we'll do like we did last year. Last year at the other house, when we came back after the Super Bowl, we talked about the best commercials that we loved. So when I watched the Super Bowl last time, I wrote down the ones that I liked. We'll do that again. I'll do another live, and we'll talk about all the highlights of the Super Bowl, okay? What we liked, what we didn't like, if Usher did a good job, you know, what was amazing. Let's talk all about it, okay? So maybe I'll come in on Monday and do a live. We'll see, okay? Only way I won't do a live on Monday is if I don't feel good, okay? But I would love to do a review on the Super Bowl with you all. So write down the highlights that you loved, and we'll talk all about it. I love you guys. God bless. Good night.